We don't know you. We were never together. They brought us, when they came in, they deceived our forefathers. They came to do business until they amalgamated us together. They amalgamated, and they now said that the next thing we know, they started putting the northern protectorate and southern one. They put them together. They then put everybody together. Who is your brother? Go and search for your brother. We are not your brother. The Fulani, Afonja, and whoever you are related to is your brother. Like one of the Afonja Yoruba, your mate said, you are in the space yesterday. One of your Yoruba people, who is the Omo Gidi Yoruba, Omo Yoruba Gidigon. Those ones, he said to you that people, your likes are people that have been fathered by the Fulanis, and it is true. Oh, Lori Omuali. My dear Biafrans, all protocol must be observed. I just wanted to respond to that idiot so that he will know that he's just a little fly. And please ignore him. He wants to make a name for himself, just like Prime Minister said. When they want to make a name for themselves, they have to mention his name. And that is one of them. So he wants to make a name for himself. For example, the whole likes of them, they have all started. They've started. The media war is out, and that is the bottom line, and that is the truth. When we were hearing that they were inviting people in Abuja, in Aba, they were putting them together to fight this media war. The ones are coming up. You can't you see all the E-rats and all of this IPOB Nigeria? All of them too are bringing their head. They are doing the same thing. They are putting Simon Ekpa, putting fake. They are talking about things. These are all paid agents of the zoo, because the Tinubu government has nothing to offer. All he has is criminality, because what they are doing is criminality. And that is all he has to offer. He will pay this agent to destabilize his country. He has no love for this country. All he's doing, he doesn't even know what he's doing. Because whenever he goes anywhere, his son is beside him, because he's not capable of retaining as much as possible. He is as if his son is the one ruling the country. We want to ask Tinubu this morning, what is the position of your son? And why did you create the office of the First Lady? I don't want to begin to list all the amount of money you have been squandering since you came into the country, and you had the audacity to go to China, and then telling them in China that you are a reformer. That what you are doing in the zoo is to reform. While you are not reforming, you are embezzling the money. When you came in, you have spent billions and billions on self-engagement. You have spent a lot of money on personal stuff, renovating the vice president's office, buying a private jet for yourself, removing subsidy to the benefit of who? You use 21 billion to renovate vice president's office. 17 billion you used to buy cars for the legislators. 4 billion then you used to renovate the Don barracks. Another 3 billion you used to renovate Aguda house. Then 5 billion you used to for your task force. Then 1.5 billion to purchase car for First Lady. Can you imagine? And all the judges that are going to play to your nonsense, that are going to join you in your criminality, you increase their salary by 100%. And the list goes on. 5 billion for presidential jet, all sorts of things to petrol it. And 15 trillion for the road to Calabar, what do they call it? The Calabar Road, Lagos Calabar Road. And what they said is that when you look at her, the person he gave it to is one of his cronies he knew from when he was in Chicago. And it means they are spending huge sums of money per kilometer on that road. And they are saying it is about 4 billion per kilometer that they are spending on that road. And all this money, they come in and say, our resources is being squandered. I beg, I ask you now, which resources are you talking about? That resources do not belong to the zoo. It belongs to Biafra. Because Zamfara gold is for Zamfara. Our crude oil and our gas belongs to us. And I am telling you categorically, I am a full-fledged Urobo girl. Father, mother Urobo is at the back of my father's house. You people are taking this gas and crude oil. I am here to stop you, whether you like it or not. It belongs to, they will say our resources is being squandered by Tinubu. What resources do you people have? What resources? Bunch of rogues and criminals everywhere, ruling the country. And they are envy of our prime minister. The list, if I go on, the others will not even take the mic. I am telling you, I went to list out, I went to research all of this list. They are so much. In the 1 year he's coming to the government, he has squandered money on personal gratuity. That's all he spent the money on, not on the innocent people. When the innocent people then told him that they are hungry and they don't like the way the government is being run. He then decided to arrest over 200 people. They've arrested. They are charging them for terrorism, and they are not. They've not even given anybody bail. This is the government that you people are comparing, and you are calling our prime minister. When the prime minister came, he saw and conquered Nigeria. All these things that I've just listed out, the prime minister saw it. He was part of the political thing in those days. He saw it and he said, no, this is not going to work. I'm not going to continue like this. My people will not continue like this. I was brought to Finland for a purpose. And at that purpose, I am ready for it. I am ready for that purpose. He began his journey. And a lot of people have talked about that on this space today. When he began this journey, he said to himself, he said, that his heart must be strong enough. He's got the heart of a stone to defeat these people. And when you say it is the beast of slay, this beast of slay, it's I don't play games or something. I know a lot of people play this their games, and what it is a great soldier who kills who will kill his prey. That is who he is. So this prime minister of ours has seen it all. All he asked from us when he started, he said, believe and trust in my leadership. As long as you want your freedom, I will be here for you. And that is the bottom line. He has led with braveness. He has led with example. The braveness you see across homeland and abroad and everywhere, himself and our leader and both of them has built that confidence in us. They have led from the front. They have shown us that we must be brave. We must not be frightened of these people. We know what you want. We told our own story. When you want this freedom, you must stand gidigbam and do what you need to do, and you can see the braveness everywhere. That is why he had that 50 million votes and counting, because people are brave, people are proud to call themselves Biafra. That is the most awesome thing he has done. That 50 million votes and counting wants to kill the zoo. The zoo has underestimated this beautiful, handsome man. They thought he was a baby. They thought he was nobody, but they never knew he was Agbaragbur, Etere Kondo, Obato Obie, the good guy, ambassador of peace, and the man that represents the Biafran people now that the whole zoo is shaking. When Musa goes to bed, he needs a sleeping tablet. He either takes Zoplicon or Promethazine or something to keep him to bed, because immediately he opens his eyes, he sees this young man called Simon Ekpa, and he's unable to sleep. His wife will say, what is the matter with you? He said, my wife, I can't now sleep. He will not sleep until Biafra is the restoration of Biafra is declared on the 2nd of December in Finland, and afterwards the sleeplessness will continue. You will not sleep. Tinubu will continue to steal. His people will rise against him for stealing and emptying the coffers for his own self and his family and his cronies and that he's put together, his cabal. The people will rise against him for all of his atrocity that he's doing. It is, you know what, when you keep a what you call fume, you put a fume and you try to cover it. One way or the other, the fume is going to penetrate. Those are funjas that had the audacity to come and be talking about our prime minister and Biafra issues. The fumes will come out. They will be the one that will rise against him because they can see that at the end of the day, you can never continue to hide this thing. It will come. At that time, Biafra is gone. Because we are gone. We are fighting our freedom. Our freedom we shall get, and death can be yours. And that is why you have hashtag Biafra, Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. And that is what it is. Our leader, our prime minister, what he wanted is to fight to victory. No mercy. Fight for pride. Fight to revenge and fight for freedom and stability for his people. I was almost in tears when a question was asked yesterday and somebody was saying, how can we not have somewhere where if this thing are coming, our defense force, our liberation army will be there to counteract these people? The tears that came to my eyes was because I realized when Prime Minister said, I have over 100,000 men, what is it that is delaying him? Money, finances. That is why he's planning so hard. When you give him $1, he spent that $1 judiciously. That was the tears in my eyes yesterday with everybody. He said it. He said finance should not be the reason why we would delay this victory. Because the victory he wants is for everybody. For those of you who have deliberately delayed our freedom, and you can sponsor and finance this thing, come into your heart today, because I don't want to curse you. You must have your reason. The reason you are holding on to, and you have not tapped in to fund this restoration. I pray God change your hearts. And those of us that are continue to fund it in our own little way, with our own little money, may you help us to continue to get that money to do it. Biafrans, all this talk is nothing without his money. The man has proved his trust. He has proved his leadership. He has proved that he's reliable, and he has proved that all he wants is love for his people and for his people to be free. Why will you not put your money? For those of you who have decided that you want to embark on some project, building project, and not putting some of this money fully into what we are doing, please reconsider. I am not begging, because Mazinam Dekanu said we are human beings. We might think the money is very little, but Chuko Kika Biama is very much aware that this money is the only money we have. And that is one of the mountains Mazinam Dekanu said we are going to climb. We will climb this mountain. I am so sorry. If I go on, I will not stop. But I'm very much aware of people's hands up. I will come back, GD Walker. I have a lot to say about this money thing. I want to give the mic to people to make their submission, and I have the opportunity to go about. Because my heart is broken right now as I am talking. Because my heart is broken. Because those who have that money, they are sitting on the corner. They can see an old man being killed and being they put gasoline on the body and burnt it. What? Because he's supporting Biafra. Because he's a Biafran. And they sat down there. God, Lord, help us. Thank you, GD. Let me yield my mic now. And
please take my 30 minutes. Take my 30 minutes. I'll be here. Take my 30 minutes, please, my sister.
Thank you. Thank you so
JD,
much.
you are the host.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. We'll come back to you later on. Thank you, our sister Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you, our sister Matt Peace, for that. Thank you so much. I understand it's an emotional something, We all have been there one time or the other, because the Prime Minister of Biafra is real. He is here to protect the interests of Biafran people. That's it. The rest of the people that is still hiding, or maybe on their high horses, having one issues of the other, having complaints here and there, it does not hold water. Because if you say that you cannot see what is going on at the moment, it means you are more than a betrayer. This is what the truth is, and the truth has to be told. Thank you so much. You were even talking about the people that is stealing money, and 1.2 billion was spent. Before I go ahead, I have to acknowledge the presence of our brother Ugo 247 was here before. I don't know if he
Those
left.
of
I think
our
he left
aunties
because
who
I
live
think
in
he's got a program.
Canada, US,
Kama Israel and
Europe,
Obi
Asia,
Chicago and Drake
they
and
refuse to,
most of the guys that have been
they
here
pretend they
since
don't
the
know
course of
what
this
is
program.
going
Please,
on.
if you haven't done so,
And
please
you
continue to
on
share the
ground
space
are
so that we can
not
get a lot
and
of people in. Our minister Nokweba, Ronnie have been looking for you, but you're here finally. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. You know, like our sister was saying, you were complaining about the amount of money that the terrorist state government of Tinubu, the CEO of a Royal British company, that is spending. Just look at it. Was it in Sokoto or whatever? 1.2 billion was spent on repairing 25 boreholes. 25 boreholes. How much does the borehole cost? And they have to spend such amount of money. And then at the end of the day, these are the same people.
if you
They
need
have
to link
continued that they have
for
started their
voting,
propaganda already.
inbox me.
There's one video that was making around the social media a couple of weeks ago, I think a month or so, where they showed the terrorist state military. They were going to, they were just, I don't know, maybe exercise or something, or they're passing out all those terrorists that they've done 6 months of their normal ammo before they will be sent to Biafra land. So one of the Fulani politicians went and put it on his account, and he was claiming that these are special squad deployed to Zamfara, Sokoto, Kebbi, Katsina to bring Bello Truji. This Bello Truji that they are mentioning is the same people that one of their politicians are sponsoring, that is causing mayhem in the northern is northern state of the terrorists at the moment. That they are going to capture Bello Truji and their lives within 48 days. But this particular video that this man posted on his handle was a video they posted a couple of months ago, and now they are doing propaganda with
We
it
are mumu
because
like
people
their
doesn't even know
people.
how to source all this information
They think
because they got
they are
everything.
mumu like their people.
This is the kind of thing. This is exactly what the Prime Minister told us in his program this morning, my time. Propaganda, but the zoo know that the propaganda will never win them anything. Yes, their places have been taken over by the terrorists. They are charging tax, they are collecting taxes and all that. It will never happen in Biafra territory. Not even not even a county, let alone a state. Out of the whole 40 states of the United States of Biafra, it's not going to happen. But these people, they are paying taxes, and they are not hiding. They have roadblocks. You know how they did? They have roadblocks. They are going to farmers. They are telling them before you can go and harvest your farm produce, you have to pay the tax. If you don't pay the tax, you know what's coming. You dare not even negotiate the prices, let alone. You have to do it. It's a must. Or they will destroy their crops. They will still kidnap you, and you must. If you don't pay, they will do the needful, and then you know what they're going to do with the body parts. This is absurd. But the Prime Minister and his government stopped this from happening in Biafra territory. None of it is going to happen in our place. It's only going to be hearing the stories. This is how it's going to continue until the final exit of Biafra from Nigeria by the 2nd of December 2024 is sacrosanct. I welcome everyone on this space. I know that executive and Elisa Laka hand have been paying them. Okay, let's take executive first. Executive, please, 4 minutes, and then we'll go to Elisa Laka because our minister is here
If
and
you need
a
the
lot of
link,
people haven't spoken yet. So, executive, please, if you're there, if you're listening, you
if
got your
you
4
need the
minutes,
link
please.
for voting,
Executive,
inbox
go
me.
ahead.
Don't mind these people because
Good afternoon, leader. Good afternoon, Mr. Gideon. I greet you so much. I'm so grateful to speak once more again. I want to greet all the Biafrans in this space. I want to greet you all. We are doing a great work. I want to also send a special greeting to Mazu Gochuku. Wow, he's a wonderful man. He did a marvelous work today. I've been listening, and all the Afranjas, they are doing what they do, running their mouth there. They try to do all the possible means to raise the Biafran flag there. Sister Clara Dean, I greet you. Mouthpiece, Sister Sister Helen, Otumamwanya, Ranger Fluids, Mazi Frank, everyone agreed. I don't have enough time, honestly. I just want to say that we are doing the right thing and no one will stop us. All the whole thing the Afonjas are doing there and rounding their mouths, speaking that we have overcrossed our boundary by claiming a lot of states and many more. I'm so grateful that our beloved brother Mazugo was able to speak the right way and help them to understand the right thing. They were there insulting our prime minister, speaking a lot of things. I don't want to speak there because I might do something that will spoil everything. Honestly, because my words are so hot in the way that I can't control myself when I'm speaking. So I want to tell them that they don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they have started. The 40 state of Biafra state, which is causing problem there, they don't know that it is sacrosanct, that it belongs to us, and nothing will stop it. We will get our mandate, and the only body that stand against us will take it on his head. Sister Clara, I can't speak anymore because you have changed my spirit. I don't like seeing women crying. You have put a heartfelt of your spirit here that I can't go much more with my thoughts anymore. I would like to yield my mark a little while so that other people raising their hand will speak because we'll be going into the next platform of our Ministry of Information in a few minutes' time. So all I want to say that each man and follow legacy. No problem. All his shenanigans, we are waiting for him. We have to do that things in his Fulani land there, not in Biafra land. Oh, hey Biafra, we are there. Because if we are not doing the right thing, I don't think they will be there speaking against us or talking about us. Our people in Ibola say that Osisi na Miembro Kana moves. So we are doing the right thing and they know that we are gone. Biafra is here. And no hallowed hand can stop us. So I want to thank you so much, our host, Mazi GD Walker. Our beloved brother Ugochukwu, thank you so much. The government agreed to. We are there. All I just want to do.
I salute you, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. Let me hear so that other people can also speak. See their hands up. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our brother executive. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. And you right said it, and like you said at the beginning, I was surprised because that particular space that our brother Ugochukwu was coming out from, you can clearly see like it's Ronnie's people, they don't hide it. You can see the long hair, something at from the host and all that. But I was surprised Ugochukwu was there. This no one else was there. I go, how is this guy going to even battle these people? But he was there. I went in and I was listening. I was like, oh my goodness, only the only person in that space. But it is what it is. But at the end of the day, these people have come to realize that propaganda is not going to win this thing. These people are damn serious.
JD, I call it Ashiri space. So Ugochukwu
likes. Thank you so much, our brother executive. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. Thank you so much. Let's go to Olise Loka. 4 minutes, please, Olise Loka, before we go to our Minister Otumamaya, and befefore then our sister Mouthpiece.
No, please, no, JD, no. Let me tell you why I came to be on this mic. Let me.
Come on, no.
Hello.
Okay, just Olise, look, just 1 minute, please, just 1 second.
Just hang on, Olise.
You know what they did. Hold on now. You know what they did to me? They put me down, like if we are 1,000, I'll be the last person on the space. Last person. So I said to myself, okay, I just wanted to listen, but you people don't want to leave me where I did. So I said I'll pick the mic and I'll be in their front, in their face. So that's why I'm here. So whether I talk or not, I'm good to be here. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Olise Loka.
Minus 1 minute from her time.
Olise Loka, go ahead, please, with your submission. 4 minutes, please. Olise Loka, can you hear us? Okay, it's like
I grabbed Mark because of Minister Otumamwaya like me.
Go ahead,
I saw him here now.
Go ahead,
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, Honorable Minister,
You guys forget
I've
about
asked after you, so immediately I saw you. I said, "Yes, he's here."
Please,
So I grabbed my.
please bring the head of Otunwamwanya and Ugochukwu together. Knock them together. That's what I want you to do for me, please. Thank you.
These guys are my friends, so it will be very difficult thing to do.
Mouthpiece, your
Mama,
plan don't scatter.
before you bring us together.
Honestly, you can see, Otunwa, you are not even speaking out.
Otunwa, your mic is not coming out properly, yeah.
Yes. I saw your music. Your music was top notch. You know, your song, Otunwa the best. You know,
They mute me. That's what I'm first. Why did they mute me?
Oliseloka, we gave you mic before, but you weren't speaking. We couldn't hear what you're saying. Can you hear us now? Make a submission.
paying lip service to.
Olisel,
I can hear you now. Can you
yeah, we
hear
can hear
me?
you. Oliseloka, can
I'm
you hear us?
hearing everything. I'm hearing everything your people are saying.
Yeah.
I'm hearing
Okay, you
everything.
can make a submission now.
And I'm speaking. I'm speaking. You
No,
just
no, no, no. Someone was
mute,
speaking, then
just mute me.
because your mic was on, then I decided to mute your mic so that you don't interfere with
No
someone
need
speaking.
to go to ask. Yeah, no need to go to any length. I just thank everybody that are working with us here on this our Biafran issues and our struggling. Thank everybody. And there's no one that they put it on his hand to do it, but God just pick it up and put it to our Prime Minister to do it and continue what he's doing. Yes, and he's doing it as we're supposed to be. Mazen Nankano have already done his part and transfer it to us, so we have to finish it and follow up. Make sure that we submit to all what our Prime Minister said. We must submit. It's when the president or the governor fail, is that time you will blame the governor or president. But you must submit 100% to whatever come out of his mouth. Despite who you are or the family you come out from, we don't care. But we are our own right to pay is to submit 100%. Try to make sure that you are paying your own tax. If you are not showing your paying your sowing your seed, but only thing you need to pay your tax. That tax is important for us because it's tax that make United States to be powerful today. It's that tax. They don't care if they are doing governorship election, you donate. They don't care. But what they need you is that your tax. That is what they need. So let everybody stand up for this firm for the tax. You have to pay. Pay how much you can able to pay for now. Then other will be. But people that have the large heart and the good heart to donate can donate. So I'm just pleading for people that are not working, but they are talking, but they are not donating. Let them continue to donate. Let them continue to donate because once they are donating, things must be moving. I see many people, some people come today in my Igbo Union post a video that I think the video is, I think the time they started their sit at home, those boys that are running sit at home, which they killed, that I don't know. They bring the picture of people they kill and post. I tell them this is a fake news in our platform because they don't supposed to be doing that. And that guy that are doing that thing, I know him. He is always the big trouble we are having in this our struggle. Sometimes he come over and speak nonsense. You don't want Igbo people to follow. But I thank God that many Igbo people have been agreeing, following. Some have already, I talked to some have already voting in this our my state. That's why my state didn't have never come out to visit our PM. That thing is boiling me all over my time. Yes, because I know this time I don't have money to donate, but I'm only standing on that my tax. I'm always that. That is my own thing I'm doing. And I will never fail to continue to do that. I greet Ada Chicago as he's standing with me and always telling me how to do and what to do. And the mouthpiece and the Auntie Stella, they're always there. You understand? Brother Ugo, I thank you and I thank Loy as you people are coming out and speak for us. They speak whatever you as you are coming out to speak with for us. That is how we are gaining the ground. That is how we are gaining all what we're supposed to get for this issue we are passing through. That is how America do their own.
Yes.
They are using their writing up to make sure they finish European to leave their country. As the European leave their country, they change everything, even their light that European are using. On light, you bring it down, but their own on light, you bring it up to make sure that they do not imitate American. So we need to work on our own side to make sure that things work as we think it's supposed to be. So I thank you people today for whatever you people are doing, and you are doing fine with one heart. We move mountain because I know this is changing. This is changing. If not before, governors have already started coming out and making press conference about what is going on. But now everybody run into his shell and cover. Who will say first? That's what I know, that we are doing the right thing. We are doing the right thing. Even the world said nobody have already speak about that. No propaganda have already fall out. So I thank you people. I thank you for putting your head together and be doing a good job. That nobody will blame you. Nobody will blame this. Nobody will blame this person. So I thank you guys. May God bless you guys. May your day be long. May your children enjoy what you are fighting for today. That is I drop my mic now from here. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, our brother Oliseloka, for that. We didn't mute you intentionally. It was just it was a chaotic at the back that time. You couldn't hear us. Thank you so much for your submission. And like you said, whichever one that you're doing, it does not matter. Even if it's just the BLT, that's still alright. Okay. The only thing you have to do is just consistency. That is what matters. So the one that you can be able to do, because a lot of people haven't even done anything anywhere. And so whichever one that you can be able to do at the moment or afford at the moment, just keep on doing it and be consistent with it. That's what matters. The Biafra government recognizes everyone. It does not matter how little it is. They still recognize you, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to matter anyway. Thank you so much for what you're doing and your submission and coming all the time in our spaces and all that. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. David and Nana be having challenges and all that. But hold on, let's just get this our brother here or sister, I'm not quite sure. Ebe Luke Shemere also. Ebe Luke Shemere, if you're there, please unmute your mic and make a submission for a minute. Ebe Luke Shemere, go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. I greet you all. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
I don't have much to say because you people have said everything, and there is nothing I will say that you people have not said. So the area I'm going now is the area of finance. There is a day when I had this, I tested a message. Normally, some of you don't used to check on the message that is going on the space wherever someone requests. So I request for account where they can pay the money to. Even though I don't want to be anything in Biafra, I want to be a slave to serve my country. So it's better for me to be a slave to my people than to be a slave to Nigeria. So whatever money, if it is 5,000, I will save her. There is something. So I'm pleading that the account should be sent to me, or should I call my WhatsApp number so that anytime I make a payment, I can send the receipt. Because money answer all things. Bible say it. Without money, we are not going anywhere. So the little thing we have, as our brother has sacrificed his time, his energy, our PM, our honorable PM. So finance cannot stop us from getting our freedom. So what I'm pleading is that those of you it concerns should get to me so that I can make my payment whatever, no matter how little it is.
No matter how,
I don't have money, but
no matter
the
how
little
little,
I can be able
no
to
matter
donate,
how little,
then I do my own donation
keep
because
doing it.
it's very important. I love this struggle right from the childhood when I was small. Whenever I hear about Biafra, because I love freedom, nothing like freedom, nothing to compare freedom at all in this life. No matter whatever enjoyment you are making, if you are not free, you see this life is so painful if you don't have that freedom. In Nigeria here, the zoo country, we don't have freedom of speech. In fact, many things are falling apart. So we cannot remain in one Nigeria forever. Instead of money to stop us from getting our freedom, it's better that we sell all we have and get our freedom. Exactly. Because I know that tomorrow is greater. Okay, so that is what I'm requesting. I don't want to say anything. And most of you here, I thank you, all the ministers and all the members, for your efforts, for everything you are doing. Just like what our Supreme Leader, President Nnamdi Kanu, told our Prime Minister before they kidnapped him. He said to our Prime Minister that he should not allow devil to enter into him. So we should not allow devil to enter into us. Let us continue supporting our PM and supporting the struggle of Biafra for us to achieve it. There is a video I watched. Those of them that used to claim that they are part of Simon Ekpa going to realize the eastern part. So I see some of them that was caught by the securities. So we should not be like them. So let us focus and be worthy trusted. Okay. So evil men might come among us, but we have to be very, very careful. You have to be very, very careful. There shall be a saboteurs. Satan come to destroy. Yes. He have seen the future of Biafrans, and that is why all those crises is going on. Our brothers are now betraying, speaking against our prime minister, all those things. It's not happening ordinary. It is the work of the devil for us not to achieve this, our goals. But let us not listen to any evil thoughts that is going around, evil people going around speaking against our PM. Let none of us be discouraged. Let us stand firm, because I know that great reward is waiting everyone who endure to the end. As our Prime Minister is working, I believe that God will strengthen him more and more. So let us focus our mind on this struggle. So I will make any payment as little as it is, to make sure that I support the struggle of Biafra. When I make my vote, it is one brother like that. He's using our Prime Minister teaching at the Facebook. When I saw it, there is a link he sent to me, USB, somebody like that. So please, I need that account where the donation can be made. So I will hit my mic down. I don't have a lot to say. Once again, I commend you all. May God bless you all. In Yahshua Messiah, I pray. Amen.
Video accordingly.
Thank you, brother Ebu
Have you
Luke.
followed
I
him?
think
Have you
Ebu
shared
Luke
it?
shared
Why are you
also.
sharing it?
One thing I wanted to ask: are you in
Egbe Luke Chiemerie.
Go to Twitter.
Okay, Ebu Luke Chiemerie, thank you for
Go
that submission.
there
Yeah.
and
So I just wanted to
and
ask: are you in the
share
homeland or are you in diaspora?
video accordingly, and you will see any link. You are
I'm in Biafra land, but
okay. So if you're in Biafra land,
yes, I'm in Biafra land, but
okay,
in Sapele Delta State. That is where I am.
Okay, listen, meet your mic first. So what happened is that if you're in Biafra land, that is a different. Had it been in diaspora, it would have been like more easier because you just go directly to the website and then make whatever the contribution that you need to make. But if in Biafra land, like you said, is in Sapele, you have to recognize your state coordinator or something like, or representative. So that is how you have to make a contribution, even if it's 100 AJ or 1,000 AJ or something like that. That is how you have to do it. So you don't normally go to the website or whatever to do it from this from the Biafra territory because of the restriction from the terrorist state of Nigeria and what have you. And not only that, for your own safety as well, because definitely they are going to, because of safety issue anyway, you bother some safety aspect of it, so you're not allowed to do it in that way. So those people, they're the one that don't, they know what they need to do, how to remit the money to the government of Biafra. They are part of the government as well. So that is, you have to make sure that to find out your state representative or admin or something. So from there, that is how you are going to make a contribution. That's how it works in the homeland at the moment. So thank you so much for even having the initiative of trying to do stuff like that, because that is what the government needs at the moment. Nothing is too small and nothing is too big. Thank you so much for submission as well. Our minister, do you want to go first or mouthpiece? Okay, go ahead, minister.
But you mouthpiece, I know say she didn't tire. She
somebody needs to say it the way it is. I can't be enjoying America.
Ogidi.
I can't be here and enjoy all the benefits. And my people are
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
this people, virus. Virus they are the problem of the world right now. Everywhere. Because there are nation, you guys no, don't be scared of
our thunder voice.
The way you should be. Be more aggressive than the oppressor.
Well, look, we welcome you. Really?
When they avoid it,
really, you can never
both Yoruba and whoever.
Christopher, I see
you are scared of the Fulani anyway. This terrorist.
It's been a long time.
Make yourself more violent than the oppressor.
Frank, go to my minister.
They will stay away from you. Follow the gifters. Follow this people number 5 on the top. We don't have time to be slaves. To be clean. Be slaves for so long. You have been slaves for so long. Thank you. How long will you be slave to
I'm can a mouthpiece in a choice from left and right.
The people that the only cry. They will cry, but never ever. See those.
Anyway, I welcome all our brothers that are coming up. We need more people, more Biafrans to come.
That party.
It's not meant for one person. It's not only our
party. What do you
and what we need most is fun. They go.
That you are partying up.
Because they go money comes. We need money more than
what did the achieve when they are their people back?
But we need that money.
That money.
But no, I can bring it. Bring it. We appreciate.
We appreciate
so that
that money you use in higher
your name will be written. With a golden pen.
To buy granite.
Thank you, Biafrans.
And
all of you that are formidable for your resoluteness, your devotion. Make sure that you restore Biafra.
Stop it.
Our only hope.
Biafra first.
The kingdom of Elohim, the only place where the worship of the Creator.
Please,
in Biafra land, no other place.
No other place. This
not
is
in
our
the zoo. So, Rooney, all your time.
Get up, Saints.
Okay, the zoo.
You have wasted enough
time. In the zoo. We are fighting anyway. Thank you for you understand that. We must restore the kingdom of heaven.
You don't have access to it.
Where
somebody come inside my house and be using my wardrobe, me that pay,
and we are going to worship him.
We not have access.
Truth and honesty.
You know,
that is one of the reasons we are fighting.
Please get up, sir.
And another reason is where we are going to have,
no matter how late,
live for our children unborn
they are not
to have a place
to come back. Yes. If you are not more aggressive than
not a place like the zoo. Not in fact, there is no place I would say
just say
that we're gonna use to compare what Biafra is gonna look
on
like.
any of my posts.
In fact, heaven. If you imagine heaven in your head, that's how Biafra will be like.
Imagine heaven on the
Let's say Finland, yes. Like the PM says,
America.
he's bringing Finland to Biafra.
Heaven has been hearing it now.
Imagine, yes, I was in Finland the other day. Everywhere.
Fire is that Nigeria zoo.
You know, for those who are coming to Finland, GD, I hope you'll be there.
Biafra will be when America
has
resources like us.
GD,
and they are win the need. No matter how little. Small.
I trust
voting link.
On that day, when after the declaration, I get to them, madam.
Thank you.
I got a make
follow 1 to 3.
Yes, he's finally done it.
Left. Don't know. So
what the way videos here? So if you know, you know.
What you are supposed to do.
Winning. We are on the winning side.
Don't be scared.
If you like, you join. It's no longer time of forcing people or convincing anybody. We never even forced anybody in the first place. Now to talk about enforcing the sit at home. Yes, today that's today is the 10th day of the lockdown of the zoo.
10th day, the lockdown.
Institutions in Biafra territory.
Zoo institutions.
And it's happening. It is going to continue until
even after
26th of next month.
All our people.
That's how it's going to be. This month.
No more.
This month.
This month.
That's how it's going to be. Whether you like it or not, because the government of BRG commands.
Yes.
Everybody, both church, anything, you must adhere to this lockdown.
Yes.
Anywhere the Prime Minister say will be locked down, they must hear.
You must hear.
I saw
where
they are beating
close to it to go and
put
your things out.
In fact, that one was
and be like,
say
Biafra. Information minister's number.
Freedom. The NEPA people are now shouting.
We have our meeting.
Yes. Everybody understands that freedom.
And
paramount is very, very important.
Angels went close.
If you are not free,
and I think they touched it.
There's nothing. What if there's nothing to talk about?
Even your pot.
It's only the free ball.
Inside
your
neighbor's car park.
You know,
better.
We excel in everything.
Your neighbor's kitchen. Go and
if you're not free,
there.
You will fall.
Close to police.
Rise and fall.
Anything zoo.
So we are tired of that rise and fall.
Boko Haram in uniform.
That we saw ourselves into.
Offices. Secretariat.
And we have come to put an end
and collect nonsense.
To that nonsense.
Out.
To end the zoo impunity.
Listen.
Entity of.
Thank you.
The satanism.
Thank you.
Where you see the highest secret society. They call themselves.
Thank you for the
senators. These are secret court members in the open, where they decide how they kill you.
They will always bring in dojo.
Where money is shared, money belonging to you,
is
shared to them one after the other in their pockets. And to tell you honestly, we are not dealing with human beings. Why?
But one man, he lost his connection.
Somebody's calling. Calling me.
Okay.
This is how they disturb me.
Because you're not.
But to round it up, TikTok. We will continue pushing. It is almost done. Continue pushing. 1-2 months, and we are there. The real water will start.
Yes.
We're going to defend the land of the freeborn for our children's sake. I see you, Stella.
Go to Twitter. I want to hear your voice here.
But one more stop it now because all the time.
Hear your voice.
Thank you so much for your submission.
Our leader said, when there is no trouble, you create one. That's your toba.
I want everyone why is still on the book.
Thank you. Go and talk. You go.
Thank you so much, Otubama. And in regards to that, our convention, I want to determine how to consider for me. And oh yeah, maybe. So I'll because of anything, though it might change before then, you know. Hopefully, because a very big something that miss here.
Why?
But I want to know you although for now, I can hear everything of 50-50.
Thank you.
So let's hope that now the thing works. One issue. It has to do with family issues and all that. So that's the main thing. Anyway, thank you so much, our brother, for that your submission. And you know, you did say a lot of things. You know what, like what our sister said again, clarified in her submission. This the MOU that the Mieti Allah had with these Afanja people. That was a couple of months ago. After they signed this memorandum of understanding, before was it 72 hours or so, and the agreement was that the farmers in Yoruba region in the west, that they will stop having issues with the Fulani Mieti Allah, because this agreement was specifically Mieti Allah was mentioned there. And this Mieti Allah was the same people that had an agreement with the so-called federal government of Nigeria a long time ago when they paid 200 million per year. That was a year contract. And then they have to renegotiate later on after that one have expired. And which people actually made this possible? It was the West African, whatever. So this, wherever you see this West African, this ECOWAS, ECOWAS is always in the middle of all this nonsense. They will project it as if it's an ECOWAS initiative. It is not. These are Fulani's initiatives. But the ECOWAS to prop it up, and then it looks as if it's a genuine something. It is not. When they fail with ECOWAS, they control ECOWAS anyway. So the Yoruba people, they went and signed memorandum of understanding, but after 72 hours, the Fulani people breached the whole thing, go to the farms and start killing their people again. So any Afanja, just like our Prime Minister have said in one of his tweets earlier today, that if before we actually respond, it was in his program this morning, before we actually respond to Afanjas, they have to go and have a fight first with the Fulani people or with anyone else, or maybe they have to start liberating. They say, we will see the Koro, not the one you published on the paper. Did you see what Brekete was talking about? I don't want to mention the head of their own liberation, whatever. He said that they quietly give Amoteko to the federal government. He said it's only Igbo people. This is how he put it. But we know where they're going. They quietly gave up Amoteku with their checkup that come to Biafra territory in Igwe. Kamenu bu Igwe na apoko. That Prime Minister, it's not hiding it. Our people are arms to the teeth. He was telling the other day, the Prime Minister was telling one of the idiots that come to Biafra territory. And he had a working here life. And then he's doing it because the only language that the Fulanis and the terrorist state of Nigeria understand is GPMG versus GPMG. It's as simple as that. You will know how catapult, and then you start fighting someone that does AK-47. It doesn't work that way. You have to match them to whatever the weapons they come with, and that is how it's going to work. The rest of the region in the terrorist state can attest to that. That's why their people are being subjugated every single day. They continue to sack the communities, even to the extent of renaming the communities after the people have left, and Fulani will take over. How does that work? They can only do it where on those other part region of the terrorist state, not in our territory. Our sister Claire as well went out to talk about these content creators. Remember the meeting they had? Was it a workshop or something in Abia State or so, or in Aba or something like that a couple of months ago? It involved every single Nigerian content creators and skit makers. They were telling them, I think they had a workshop, they were teaching them how to, I don't understand the benefit of what they were talking about. Even that one with that short one. He was there too. I think he was one of the people that actually had a keynote speech or something. You can imagine what with that, People like this guy because of the way he was performing with Ibu and Sophia and the rest of it. But look at what happened to them. Otigo, when you're in a situation whereby people now come to understand that this guy is just a sellout. They want to be stooge of Fulani. Fulani boy people. But at the end of the day, all those content creators and skit makers and all that, what impact are they even help the terrorist state in stopping the becoming of Biafra? It's not going to happen, because at the end of the day, this thing is just a shit. It's just a charade. We have gone past that stage. All these non-state actors, or that is them one picture, but feeding bottle baby sabos will come and stop the coming of Biafra. The government of Biafra is doing everything professionally. This is not an organization. This is the government. We are talking about a government, not an organization like they thought it was. Because they are treating this issue like it's an organization. That's why they keep on failing. Because initially they laughed at the prime minister, they mocked him, and then they criticized him. And then when they find out that he was serious, and then they start fighting him. But little did they know, it's too late. Because they never believed that this thing was going to get to this stage. I'm being honest with you. Because these people have everywhere covered.
They never believe.
They have sabos all over the place. They have the governors milking the oil dry, milking the resources dry, don't care about anyone else. They think that what happened to our leader, Mazen Nandikan, is going to happen to the prime minister. It didn't happen. Because they thought that at the end of the day, there has to be someone that has to stand up, and do the needful. Prime Minister structured the government differently from what our leader, Mazen Nandikan, did. So he blocked all avenues. These people can get, even having traction to start with. And by the way, guys, Prime Minister, he's all over the place. If what they call it, the Buddhism people didn't catch you, the pastors will. Although some of them, they said we should stop talking, but some of them are fake. But if the pastors didn't catch you, the traditionalists will catch you. The traditional Biafra worshippers will catch you. If they didn't, Prime Minister he will go through the mirror and check. We can have this fourth. The fourth one now, and then you'll be pushed out of the government. If you ever have any dent or have it in mind that you are going to betray the government, you will be caught. Before you know with this 4 jump, high jump, you'll be caught in one of them. And that's why those people that have come to support the last set of people, the government have getting rid of them. That is when the eyes of those people that is in government, the government have get rid of them, and then the terrorist state have nothing to see anymore, no information coming out. That's why they are running from pillar to post. Today, they have actually come to understand that this is not an easy thing, because they have gone through their papa, which is Britain. The Britain now have, like giving them bad news that you can't do anything about this. These people, they're doing this legitimate, and they are right, and you have no case against them. Even with the complete map of Biafra that was unveiled a couple of days ago, they still could not do anything about it because this is legitimate. They can't dispute the map. And then they decided, you know what? The British is not helping matter. That is, I believe, that is one of the reasons they tried to arrest one of their citizens and claiming that he want to overthrow the government. To tell the British they had enough. Claudia, your mic is on.
Yeah, sorry, GD. I just wanted to add to what you just said just now. You see, these people do not know what is coming to them. They underestimated the Biafra government, the prime minister of the Biafra government in exile and in the homeland. They underestimated him. Look at now, like you said, the man is well falsified. He's the man. He said, I am the right man that will end every single person in that zoo. Every single one of them. And he's right. Look at how they played into his hands just now. Look at, he said he's going to announce the redeclaration of the restoration of United States of Biafra on the 2nd. And he said it's sacrosanct. Nothing is going to stop it. He has done his homework. But he was going to do a test run just for 30 days to see how he wants to continue to delegitimize the zoo in Biafra land and to stop the killings. He said it to the people because this is a proper government in exile that is being recognized by every single person. What did they do yesterday? They played into his hands again. They did. The picture of those two men on the floor, on the grass, or near the edge of the grass, being slaughtered, being killed in cold blood. And then you could hear the voices of the Nigerian ragtag army saying this one is an old man. And we saw them, the picture of how they are pouring gasoline or petrol or whatever they have poured on that body, and they set it on fire. That gives our prime minister
Welcome.
the more points, more legitimate rights, and people will see it and say, I told you this. My job there is to protect my people, my own people. And you can see what they did to these people. What we were doing, we were not killing people, we were delegitimizing them, we were strangulating their economy. We had told them severally, we have been warning them, do not open this institution, because that is where they get the money to fund the killing of my people. And he has proven that yesterday. May the soul of those people rest in peace, but he has proven it. Nobody, no blind man, except the zoo, where they have decided to ignore and pretend and continue to live their fake life. The life that is going to engulf them very soon. Very, very soon. They have refused to accept and the pretentiousness of the fact that these people know what they are doing, and what they are doing is legitimate, it is right, it is freedom, and it is about time. They have paid the ultimate price of one Nigeria. And they know what he's doing, like you said, GD, it's right, and they have gone round. They have gone round Biafrans. They have gone everywhere they can go. They have even started with our lobbyists to start enticing and start infiltrating him. They have gone everywhere. They have gone to Germany. They have gone to Finland. They have gone to European Union. The British, which is enabling them, they have been in and out of the doors of the corridors of the British Parliament and everywhere. They have gone round. They are in the United States. The United States is playing games with them. He's playing mind games with them, because the United States stands as a beacon of democracy and freedom for all. So they are playing games with these people who do not understand the ways of life of the Caucasians. Because when Prime Minister said to you, those of them that have decided to leave the shores of Nigeria and don't do business with them anymore, they are beginning to get in touch. Believe me, it is true, because that is the makeup of the Caucasians. They will do it. They will flip you up 360. You will never believe where you come from. They will continue to talk to you, but it is their selfish interest that they want. It is what they want. It is their interest. They don't have permanent enemies. They don't have permanent friends. And the zoo will learn the hard way, because Prime Minister has proven yet again that he is right, that his people have been persecuted. His people have been killed in cold blood. This was a gruesome killing, which is not acceptable by any human right, by anybody in this world. It must be condemnable. Everybody must condemn this. But that is the way the modus operandi of the Fulani jihadist terrorists that is ravaging the whole of the north. When they kill you, they come and slash your throat. Like the woman who was pregnant, they will slash the stomach and bring the baby out. That is an example of what the zoo ragtag jihadist terrorist army did yesterday in Ogboru. That is what they did. So show when Prime Minister has proven again that, I tell you, these people are terrorists. They kill their own people. That is an example of it yesterday. They don't only kill their people, they humiliate the dead body of their people, just like the terrorists that is flaunting the whole of the north And that is what is an example of it yesterday. An example again that this terrorist has been rehabilitated in the Nigerian ragtag army, and they are infiltrating every corners of this of the zoo. That is why we will never be, that is why we call them terrorists. And when we call them terrorists, when they come to our land, they will continue to kiss the dust, because we don't know which one is repentant, which one is not repentant. Every one of them is a terrorist in our land. That justifies our prime minister again. This justification, it is endless. That killing of yesterday is the ultimate example of the reason why we Biafrans will never remain in the zoo.
Yes.
So those who are coming with all sorts of negotiation, he said a code yesterday. When you are boiling a kettle, or when a kettle or something is boiling, it is not when it's boiling you will stop the fire. Whoever is talking to him to just keep calm, and because of I don't know, I'm not assuming anything, we will not stop. We will not stop until Biafra is gotten. You cannot stop us right now. The kettle is boiling, the heat is boiling, and we will see this to the end. And that is the bottom line. When you listen carefully to his words, there are reasons to when he mentioned those words. No amount of pressure that you will give this man, because he's completely made for this job. He got the right job description. He is the right person that has been employed to this position, and he's an excellent candidate for this position. And we are happy and we are grateful to Chukwu Okike Abiama that we have been blessed by this man. So the ragtag army of the zoo, the enablers of our people in Biafra land, and whoever is putting pressure on him, back out. There's nothing you can do, because he is standing gidigam. The experience is hard over the years, from his days as an athlete, has given him the discipline. Because if you are an athlete and you are winning medals, you are the top of your game, representing your country, you must have some skill that is special other people don't have. You must have some discipline. If you are in an army of a country, you are a volunteer army, and you've gone through training, and you come out and one of the best snipers, you must have exceptional skills. And all this has prepared our prime minister. So my people, it breaks my heart for people to be contemplating on whether to bring their money out. But when you look at it, when you say conversely, or in retrospect, when you look at it, the IPOB Nigeria were the destroyer of things. Even with the money he has now, he has done exceedingly very well. Because when people were very happy, openly minded, believing in IPOB Nigeria, they were giving their money, not knowing they were criminals, they were rogues, they were thieves, they were embezzling the money, paying themselves salary, they were giving container, borrowing more, using the money to do container back to the zoo, and squandering the money. Had they known, they would have not put their money. And some people are staying in the side and say, oh, last time we paid money, nothing came out of it. So you can appreciate what they are thinking. But why will you stay in the corner? All that money you have contributed in the past comes to a waste if you do not rethink and bring that money out and support a prime minister who is leading with truth and honesty, and as white as snow, who is very clear, who has shown transparency, who has led by example, and none of his cabinets, we don't know, as far as we know, nobody is exhausting and paying themselves salary. These are selfless work that they are doing. These are work that they are doing because the spirit of Biafra is in them. What they want is freedom from their own people. For you being in the diaspora, you thought the Lord God brought you, Chukwu Okike Abiama brought you to diaspora. But you never knew one of the reasons why you are in diaspora is to fund the restoration of Biafra, so that you will help the people back who are even in more dire-hard position to restore Biafra. You think it is only to go and build mansion back at home, or to buy one of the best cars, or to drive one of the best cars, for your children to go to one of the best schools, to go for the best holidays. No. All those are material stuff. It is your position, how you have helped another person in this world, that becomes your legacy. People, you have to rethink. We need funding for this restoration. There is no single doubt about it.
Exactly. If you need
rethink,
it's an inbox me.
Because Biafra is sacrosanct. There is nothing stopping Biafra.
Nothing.
There are millions of Irats and whoever is throwing the space or wherever they are bringing people down and everything, it will not stop Biafra.
Never.
Our Prime Minister is ready as long as we want our freedom. And he said, as long as you want your freedom, I am here to get your freedom for you. So Biafrans, I cannot express it enough. All this we are saying, freedom is not cheap. It needs funding. You must keep trying. Those of us and those people who have been funding in their own little way, I thank everybody, and may God continue to bless you people.
You see?
In every little way. It is hard. From the amount of work we do here, it is sheer, difficult, hard work. For you to get a single dollar or a pound or euro, you must work very hard.
Yes, yes.
And for your mind to take out of that money to help other people to get their freedom, it is awesome. It is a blessing. And may Chuko Kikabiama continue to bless everybody that is doing these fantastic, selfless donations. We thank you. And please continue. My host, I don't know whether people are sharing the space, continue to share the space. And what I understand that is happening now is that we need money. I don't know. I'm not a fundraiser. I don't know whether there are special way of fundraising. We've got think tank in the government. They have thought out of all the ways fundings can be you can get funding. They have laid it out. They have shown everybody the minimum you can put on our 24/7 website. It's £1, $1.50.
What is $1?
And they have put in other things you can put in, like this weekend. Biafran children are coming to put in their little money they have been putting in their little piggy bag. They have been putting this money. They are going to break that piggy bag. They are going to give that money to the funding of Biafra, to say, oh my God, this Biafra we must get. Sir, take this, my little $5 I've been saving. It is all very, very good. Please bring those of you with the children and everything, bring them in. Yes. Grandmothers, mothers, come and donate for your children. This, I believe, is it Sunday or so? Is it Saturday? I'm not too sure of the date. We will be doing the Biafra children fundraising. It is awesome. It is beautiful to know that the generation carries on and to see that our children are keen in. They understand vividly what is going on. There's nothing as beautiful as that. So we welcome everybody to join on that day and do the needful and, contribute to the excitement, to the love that Biafra is giving.
Yes. So
thank you, thank you, my host. I yield my mic for now, and then I'll come back later on. Thank you.
To go home. Biafra is our home.
Thank you so much, our sister and my co-host, Claudine, for that long submission. Because you rightly said it. The terrorist state of Nigeria is just a laughing stock. Seriously. I was going through the dailies yesterday, I think. And there's this thing, although, what's his name? Breketo mentioned it in one of his exposition that he was making. Because, I can see her Bagohan at the moment. So he did mention it. So I went and checked to just verify some few things in regards to that. A couple of years ago, in early 2000, the terrorist state of Nigeria announced something. You know, one thing with the so-called one Nigerian people, they don't ask questions. They don't investigate anything. They don't check any. They don't fact check anything. They don't even ask question anyway, because you know when day breaks, everyone just jump out. 4 a.m. in the morning, people are rushing from here to there, from Ojo Elegba to whatever, what have you. At the end of the day, it will all be vanity upon vanity.
Once you have their blood,
The federal, so-called federal government of the zoo announced something that is called turnaround maintenance project. And you know what this is? That was the time that they planned how to stop the whole refineries operating in Biafra territories.
Blood. We don't need
it was a long project that this people planned. That was the final nail on the coffin. Zoo. They announced something called turnaround maintenance project. And what they did was to give the contract of the maintenance of the oil refinery. There's nothing is wrong with it. They claim they are not getting a much production and what have you. They have to come and upgrade it. They shut it down, bring some engineers, they come and do survey and what have you, and then they said, okay, we will come and start the work next week. Till today, those refineries are remain permanently shut down. Can you believe this? And no one have come to demonstrate, no one has to come to ask question, nothing.
Well, Gigi, they said the Port Harcourt refinery, IKOM, as we call Port Harcourt, and that one should be opening this August. But it's just
all
one.
Lies.
It's all already. It's all one fitting problem of the other that they are working on it. Whether they are working on it, you know what you've just said. That the annoying thing about it is that all along, when you look at their budget, they were paying salaries to people in that ministry was paying salary to people in refineries that were shut down, that nothing was happening there. They were paying salaries to them.
Yes, if you
it is absurd. We don't even want to go on their criminality, the corruption, the zoo. In fact, you know the naira is the worst currency they have now. The naira is now worthless, because even in the whole of the West is the West African region, naira has no more value. It's been voted as the worst currency you can ever think. So what else can you talk about? A very corrupt country. So they are paying them salary for a refinery that it's not working. Warri refinery was not working. IKOM one was not working. And so even the Calabar one, everywhere, they were, the ports as well, they were paying the bogus, fictitious, phantom, all sorts of salary they were paying for people, a corrupt country, and they want us to remain. They never start to, they're just a joke. Moi is not going back. Nobody is going back. It is Biafra or Biafra. Thank you.
Yes, Biafra or Biafra.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Before I go ahead, I just want to recognize the presence of our minister, Minister Ugo 247. Thank you for being here. You were here before, and when I called you, I didn't even know that you left for something else. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the programs you hosting, always on behalf of the government of Biafra and that of our people. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll continue to give you guys wisdom to do even better, because at this point in time, the zoo doesn't know what is hitting them. It's hitting them from left to right, center, and all that. Thank you so much for that. You know, like as I was saying, you know, these people, some of these refineries are producing up to 240,000 barrels per day. Some are producing more than that. And they use this fictitious program to stop them permanently. There was nothing wrong with the refineries. Instead of doing what they are supposed to be doing, no, because some of our people are working there. And like you said, they were still paying these people salaries even when those refineries are not working. Why I was bringing this is because so that our people will understand the deep problem that the zoo have created on our people. And because of our prime minister have come to the rescue, this is where we are even having something. You see this one, they are telling you that the other one is starting work in August. What about the one that they talk about, Dangote? They closed all this thing and load everything to one man. This is what they promised.
Anything you need is
they load everything. How can just an individual have the guts and the capacity to be able to build a refinery? Not one, not two, different parts in different states of the so-called zoo. And then the so-called government itself cannot maintain or make use of the one that they have, or even do that themselves.
10 minutes before they,
and people think that it's not monopoly. This is the worst monopoly you can ever think of.
Any event,
but because of the activities of the government of Biafra, he is no more the African richest man. Is he? He is not. Every day, his companies keep on sinking. I'm talking about ghost workers. We all understand that most of the workers, this is what is even affected them in the military as well, because they put fictitious numbers. Oh, they have so amount. They have so at the end of the day, they don't. It's all lies. Criminals everywhere. The other day they released a number of around 22,000 ghost workers that the ICPC or whatever nonsense ones that they have. Criminals chasing criminals. At the end of the day, police have the highest number of people. Police have almost 12,000 plus ghost workers. Police is almost 12,000 plus ghost workers, and they are paying them every single month. Every single month they open. The real human being, the ones that are working, actually, they are owing those ones. So when the federal so-called federal government allocates workers' wages, they first pay the ghost workers.
Right now,
and then the real human being, they don't pay them. This is the kind of place that people will wake up in the morning when the government of Biafra is telling them this is what you need to do so that they can get you out of your misery. And then people will actually criticize and say, oh no, the way him take the one, not be so the candidate. You don't know how to count ABCs, that someone is trying to tell you this is what you need to do to count it. And then you try to prove that the person is wrong.
Anywhere you see
Nigeria is not meant to be. That's why the government of Biafra is going to end it at the 2nd of December 2024. It's sacrosanct. It does not, they can cry foul, they can do whatever they want. Let them try anything, try hard. The more you try, the more you are bringing it. Isn't it now they started going to EU? From EU, they will not end up in United Nations Court. That's where the government is waiting for them, because we have one paper served to them at Banjul, the AU this thing in Banjul, and already ECOWAS have been communicated. So everywhere, even before they go to the European Union, Prime Minister have gone there a long time ago, and he got the reply of his message that he got from them. Too late for the zoo. Everywhere that was supposed, the government template is working wonders. You know they will let her come. It took time. Our people were patient enough because we all Prime Minister Buko. Now everything is coming to the table. Slowly, but you know, like, because it can't rush anything. You have to give him that break so that he can do it the way he wants to do it, because he understands this terrorist state very well. And as we can see, that it's working wonders. Thank you. Go ahead before we go to our minister because he's on the mic. Go ahead, Clara James.
Like you said, these people they had really did their homework, that they were going to subjugate Biafrans for eternity. You know what they said? You see what they were doing? The likes of China Sanwo-Olu, Mohammed alias Mohammed Abbas. Did you not hear that they took a lot of them, even the pig from the creek? That were all of them. They recruited a lot of all these our people, and they took them to most of these Arab countries to radicalize them, to turn them. They are now using them. They right from time. Alias Mohammed Abbas has always been a trove. He has always been planted in Biafra, former IPOB. They call them their organization. He has always been planned. They've used all these people, and see this Mohammed Abbas as well. He's not relenting. At times, the spirit of the Biafra will go in him. He will come and say, oh, let the Igbo goes. But when you look at him, they are all playing to what they have been trained. They have recruited so many. These people, it was a big conspiracy, a big war to just continue to keep us down. They have done everything. So that is why our leader and our prime minister are the most hated men for this Afonja and what do you call them? The Uthman Danfodio conquest and all of these people, because they had planned it. They have put every strategic things in place so that we will never rise at, oh, if one organization, oh, we did Wazurike, now this one, we've got all the people working. So when they planned and kidnap our leader, they were very sure. Malami was speaking Fufu Day instead of English. They were, oh my God, the party, the champagne was cocking up everywhere. They were happy. And the likes of FFK, the Afonja, the people that will stab you at the back were part of the group that was supporting them. FFK. So it is all planned. All this, when you look deep into this, what they have done, they have put in place. They make sure they strangulated all the politicians there, in the sense that they were so rich. Before anybody can take position, you have to pay homage to Saldana of Sokoto. He will be the one that will elect Ohaneze. He will be the one that will put them in there. The likes of Hope Uzodinma, the likes of Mumahi, and all of these people. They were really pinpointing them. They were all this plan was put together. And look at how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu broke them completely and now completely sealed. As Prime Minister said, the whole of Biafra land is sealed. This is now sealed completely by our Prime Minister, Obatobie. I doff my cap. Thank you so much. Let me give the mic to this thing.
Thank you so much, our sister and co-host Clara James for that. You know, they are doing all these things and all these promises because of the momentum from that the liberation of Biafra is picking up. All these places that they're going, everyone will start this time, but it's all lies. Give them a little break, and then you find out that it's all. You know how they do their project? It's only on the TV and newspaper. You see it in the following morning, Punch newspaper and Vanguard. Nothing happened. You will see the minister, they will come there and just deceive the people and cut ribbon, and that is the end of it. As soon as they cut the ribbon and they turn around, that's the end of it. Whether minister or governor or whomever, they are all criminals. They are not doing anything. The same thing that since the past 10 years, since 2013, these people have spent $25 billion in maintenance of refineries. If you keep on maintaining something and then you're not actually using that something, why should you keep on pouring money to it? $25 billion just maintenance. And they have been maintaining this. Is it the one that they tell you that they're going to start in August? August already have come past. We're in September. And it has not started work. They are trying to promise people to get those people from the River Nile area and what have you, another part of Biafra territory, so that they can get their mind again, because it looks like the Prime Minister has poisoned all their mind, and these people cannot turn around again and look at their faces, because they use the same ammo that they've been using, and it's not working, because a lot of people have waken up and they find out that these people, they actually been lying to them for all this while. That's why it's hard for them to turn around and go back. And by the way, the voting is still ongoing as well. So when you are doing this and you see people like you on the line and they're voting, what's going on here? How come these people are still coming to tell us that they're going to the refinery you've been talking about since over 10 years? You have never fixed whatever the problem is. Even if someone that is going to the hospital, or maybe they have injuries or whatever, isn't it 10 years enough to fix whatever their problem is? Only even what these days, you can't have problems. These people are liars. They are not fixing anything. They've carefully planned this thing, just like what they planned against their co-criminal Tinubu. They thought he was going to be dead by now, and then he did not die, because the whole plan is they have to replan again and re-strategize, because their plan was at least 3-6 months, like maximum 1 year. Because they thought, this man is gone. That's it. Not knowing that Tinubu is playing Maradona with them. And then he turned around, he did not die again. And then they got angry. At the end of the day, all this confusion that is in their midst is what the Biafra government need. Until the declaration of Biafra, and then these people will just suddenly wake up like that. And then you will see the correlation between them, and they'll start, being friends again. But it is too late then. That confusion is what EKID-IBIBIO is doing. They will keep on being in dismay. They will never agree to anything until they come in a Biafra and beyond. Thank you so much, our co-host, Claridens. And our sister Mouthpiece haven't spoken. Mouthpiece, do you have anything to say before we go to our minister? We'll go 247 if he's close to his mic.
No, you remember what I told you.
ahead.
No, you remember what I said. I want to be
Oh, you
in
give
their
your
face
time.
here because ha na-akụ m jaja nchọrọ ka ha hụ
Which
na m nọ
people
ebe a.
face?
Achọrọ m ka ha nọrọ
Which people? Elemas abi
onye ọwụla ọwụ onye ọwụla ọwụ.
Mouthpiece
So
itself.
m ga-anọ ebe a ka ha na-ahụ m na nnọ ya. So please go ahead.
Wow.
Biko hapụ our
No
own
problem.
ministers ka ha na-ekwu. Onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu anọ m here. If I want, I raise my hand. Eh?
Thank you so much. Let's see if our minister is close to his mic so that we can get his submission. Very important because they normally don't have too much time to spend. Our minister, we'll go 247. Are you close to your mic, please? You can omit your mic and make a submission if you're there.
And they will know Muchineke. Greetings, everyone. Ugo, my namesake. I see you. Otu Wamoya. I realized something. Everybody must wire these days. Everybody must wire these days. Nobody is sleeping at all. Everybody must. I greet you, my brother. How you doing? One love to everybody. Mouthpiece.
Minister go. You supposed to call me first before Otumawanya and Ugochukwu. Because always call me first before them.
Otumawanya is still battling with people that are dragging his name with him.
Yes. Okay. No call me to Ziegozio. No call me to Ziegozio from the gods. So because he could now they go shut you up. They go shut you up.
Don't worry, Mouthpiece, because Mohammed have refused to go to Mohammed. So Mohammed is now going to the mountain. Nothing that happened. I support you.
Hey! Minister go okay. Okay, mmecha ununcha afugo ununcha mmecha unu ihe mmecha unu ihe unu ga-agbafuru unu ga-ahụ.
Greetings to everyone in the house with the love, oh boy. No, they think they sweet sometimes like this. You come here, you go just have fun. I don't know what those people, those that are not coming to space, they don't know what I'm missing. This is the gathering of brother. Bible say, "Leko se deman zukon ke umunne." That is just the truth. Mary, I hear you, One love, everybody, Mr. Snow, my greetings. My greetings to every one of us. Greetings and the respect. Both those cabinet members and non-cabinet members, every minister. When I'm referring to minister is everybody here standing for the truth, speaking for the people of his or her land, the Biafra land. You're a minister, because minister is who is on the microphone disseminating the information, the right truthful information. Not today we see Yoruba Fonjas, the redeemed overseer Pastor Adeboye son collected a contract of is it 80 billion or 80 something billion, and probably he must have paid tithe to his father, and he did not carry out, he did not even start the contract. He collected the money contract from the same Nigeria. They tell you, they pray, God will answer, God will save you, pray. Fools everywhere, they deceive people. Pray. The son went and collected contract. This is from Kaduna. He collected the contract. He did not do it. When Kaduna people begin to call him to ask him, he could quickly run to court to get injunction so that nobody can arrest him. EFCC will not question him. And we have not seen him or his father come to condemn it. And they have collected tithe of this money. He has paid the tithe. God love you so much. Probably they will go to hellfire. Because if you steal, you are going to hellfire. There is no small sin. There is no big sin. There is no pastor son sin or pastor G.O. No, it's G.O. General of yes. G.O. son sin. Sin is sin. Kumu you say, what is his name? Lazarus Moka say, every sinner must go to hell fire. So if you collected tithe from a stolen money, if you collected tithe from a drug money, if you collected tithe from a 419 fraudulent money, internet fraud money, anyone wired money, laundry money, you collected tithe or envelope or gift or collected car gift or private jet, you are going to hell fire. And this is just the one we knew. This one came out because he's from Kaduna. What about the ones he have been collecting in Ogun State or Oyo or Osun that they will cover me, I cover you? Nobody will know. These are the people who man the pulpit and say, receive it in Jesus' name, and you will hear amen that shout as if the whole heaven is falling down. I pity those, but Mali say, I pity those that cannot see from standing. Nigeria. Is it my sister who was speaking before I was listening that was talking about Tinubu? Ministry for women? Of course, we have ministry for women. We have ministry for the daughter of president. We have ministry for son of president. You see, the fools don't even know. Many fools don't know why the Northerners are calling for takeover of military, because they have come to realize that their Nigeria has been taken over by Tinubu and the family.
What am I sitting? Oh.
That is why Tinubu is trying to compensate them. The Bello 2G, the criminal, most wanted criminal known all over the world, Tinubu is trying to reconcile with the terrorists. Tinubu is calling him to come for negotiation, reconciliation. Why the fools that went to protest for hunger are still there languishing? Even when they went to court, they were denied bail. Those that went to protest, to only protest with nothing, not even a broomstick, nothing. You went to protest, they were arrested, they were, I don't know how many days now, probably getting to 1 month. They have not been granted bail. Nothing has been said about them, only that they have been charged for treason. But those that have brought down your helicopters, fighter jet, threatening to murder you, kill you, and they have been killing people, feeding people to their dogs before your eyes, kidnapping people, taking over communities. Your president is calling them to come for negotiation. He is open for negotiation. And you think you have a country. I pity you now. I pity you now well. Now, only those that don't understand will not understand, because the person that will not understand, if you like, do him, take him to, I don't know where you will take him to. He will still not understand, because the person has been designed not to see, not to hear, not to understand anything. So when you finish wasting your time, the person did there. Now, Achilles, you remember like he had Urapu. The Nigeria today, people are clamoring they need change, they need this, they need that. You see them, they are not talking about all the. If you go to news now, you will not hear them telling you that Nigeria is calling for what do you call it, criminal. I'm not criminal, terrorists to come for negotiation. Why they have locked those, and you cannot see them now coming out and waiting for what is his name. That her name, the criminal woman Abike Dabiri, cannot come and condemn it. I pity our people that are all over that zoo, Nigeria, that are not getting the message that you have been hated, you are being despised, you are being rejected, and you are still forcing yourself on these people that don't want you. You will still see a Biafra man with a microphone saying, "We love Nigeria. We will keep building Nigeria. This is our country. We don't have another one." As if you have been part of the country before. This is a country that was, when the country was designed, when the zone was designed, you were not included. And many people have not wondered why you from Biafran area were not included, have not been included. It's not been included because you are not an animal. They have seen you that you are not an animal. You cannot be, you have been distinguished from these people, yet you are forcing yourself to live inside the zoo. Is it not foolishness? That is zookeeper saw you as a human being and say, "No, stay on your own. You are not an animal. Let me gather this animal and keep taming them." They gather the animals together, and you want to be in the zoo by force. The animals are devouring you, eating you up, eating up your children, eating up everything about you, and you are still forcing yourself to be in that zoo. And now that your family members have realized the mistakes your fathers has been doing, making, carrying out, being destroyed in, and they are calling you, "Come on, this is what has been happening to us." So you give the music obi. I got my question. Our problem with our people is that they are too stubborn when they want to act or indulge in stupid things and foolishness. When it comes to things that will benefit them, they are always fools. They will be fools. They no go know. They know they don't reason. That is why today they are running up and down, running header scatter. They want Simon alive, they want his head, they want this one. They are going to find out his mother, to kidnap his mother so that they will make him to come down. They did not see, look for grandmother, look for father, look for sister, look for brother. Simon come alone and didn't come for this. Some people even say he is not even from anywhere Igbo land. It doesn't matter. Listen, if you like, let the person be, let an alien come and they want to give me freedom. Boy, I grab him. I grab him. You can't deceive people enough. You have deceived people enough. You can't deceive us all the time. Now, sometime, and that time don't go. It don't pass. It has passed. Every day you see people coming together to discuss this, that, Igbo this. Let me tell you, all this is to distract us. All this is to take away our attention from the main ball. And we are not getting distracted. And we will not get distracted. Whatever anybody want to say, want to bring, let them bring it. We have seen it. What have we not seen? We have seen our own families fight against us and we conquer them. We have seen them trying to make us start fighting each other. Internal war. We refuse. You heard our prime minister said that their plan is to make you start fighting those that are distracting you, those that are bringing the police, those that are bringing damage, those that are forming the Babago. By the time you start going after those politicians that are bringing this terrorists in your land, they will have chance to finish you. And our prime minister is too intelligent and too wise to pass them that one. He said, no, we know our enemy. We have to fight our enemy. By the time we finish with our enemy, these ones that are here with us, they are very easy to handle. And that is what he's doing. And the result, they play the show.
Welcome.
If you have not been part of what is going on, I beg, become part of it. Become part of it. You know, you can do anything for this freedom. You can do nobody have a Bible. Jesus said in the Bible that be careful so you don't have excuse for your sin. You don't have an excuse for not being part of it. If you don't have money to give, you don't have $1 to give, you have your mouth to speak. Speak up.
Speak up.
Awareness. They do something. They told us initially that this thing we are doing, you are making noise, social media, these social media freedom fighters. Today, the same social media freedom fighters are now the freedom fighters, or not even freedom fighters again. We are now a nation getting recognition. The recognition is gaining ground on daily basis. Mazen Nandekano said something. We have tried to pay initially. Do you know that when Ojo Zokalo was publishing in Nandekano, they stopped Ojo Zokalo? They make sure that nobody give you that. We don't even know if it is because of Biafra that social media has been created. Because nobody knew what Mazen Nandekano was going through until he had the opportunity to preach through Facebook. And one day, the people that listened to him from the first day said they were there and they were on Facebook, and all they heard, my name is Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of people, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. That was the beginning. Social media. And these fools that follow them through social media today is telling you are a social media freedom fighter.
Don't mind them.
That showing you pictures, you fight me, you come out me. Didn't you see the pictures and videos of the Amazonia, where the Cameroonian militaries were beheading people with their military uniform? They were beheading innocent people. And 2 days ago, we saw the same thing in Obaru. After they have killed our people, they set them on fire. These are people that had nothing on them. At least if you are suspecting them to be a terrorist, you should have arrested them. Have you seen anybody have you seen them arrest anybody? No. Shoot aside every young man. Every young man, they feel threatened at their presence. This one feel carry gun tomorrow, go support Simon Ekpa. They shoot him down. So if you know whatever you can do, this money, if you have it, bring it out. If you have anything that can lead to money, bring the idea out. We have people that have suggested things that are bringing this money. You can suggest your own. One thing with this government is that government is not monopolized. It's not Nigerian government too. It's not all this African government. It's a government that ideas are welcome. Idea, good one, oh. No be idea how to defraud people. No be idea how to chop money. Oh. No be idea how to thief to one more money. No. It's good ideas like this Mr. Snow idea of BLT. You can even see Ugo Chuku with the logo of BLT. So, and you can pay your BLT as minimum as $5. $5 gemma. Even if you can pay $1, you can pay
1,000.
Those of us that smoke, that drink, that buy people drink, you can buy yourself freedom. Some of us will sit in beer parlor, in African shop and make noise and shout. And they will be drinking and bragging of mercy. They will be drinking and bragging of how much Yosimehen was paid, how much Michael Effiong was paid, how much Okereke Johnson was paid. And they will be drinking Hennessy, champagne, buying for people. But they cannot even think of their freedom. They are waiting for I don't know if they are waiting to hear that is now the type of war that they hear about in Israel or in Russia, Ukraine. Before you know, you're in the midst of war.
If you need the voting link,
You see Nigerian military coming to bomb in the residential building of innocent people that did nothing. They bomb, they throw bomb. I'm not telling you, bomb, no be granite. Bomb, they throw bomb from up. You see them abduct people. Have anybody sit back to ask, where are those people Asari Dokubo abducted or arrested? Because he said it's arrest. He was given authority to arrest. Where are those he arrested? Nobody is asking this question. Nobody. You see people like Nonsonkwa, frustrated, confused man. He is the same Nonsonkwa that hosted one guy from Osu that told him who is causing mayhem in Osu. He is the same Nonsonkwa that came and told us, came to the media and tell everybody the videos are there. That is Nigerian army and police that is doing kidnapping. They are kidnapping, they are beheading, they are selling organs. It's the same Nonsonkwa that I saw yesterday in People's Channel or whatever it is called. People's Voice of the people, saying that the problem they have now insecurity is Simon Ekpa. Is he okay? Is that Nonsonkwa okay?
He's not okay.
Is he not? Is something so Kokoro they do am for head?
They are just making money out of Biafra.
I beg my people, make I drop up here. We move one love
to make money in internet. They don't even know what is.
Thank you so much.
They don't know where they belong.
For that wonderful submission. Thank you so much for that, because no one will say it better than you. Because all these terrorist states of Nigeria and their cohorts, they've just followed, just like what you said. We will not get distracted.
Earlier, you know what you want,
and we will not get distracted
you
because they have planned this thing. Don't forget that before they wanted, like our prime minister said, they wanted internal conflict between the government and that of Ibago. They tried to Ibago initially. It did not work. Even the extent the ones from Osu he took also sometimes ago, they wrote letter and they were claiming something so-called ESM, and then some of our gallant men reply them that next time when they want to send letter, they have to call them by their name and because they don't need all this trying to pretend as if you don't know whom you're dealing with. And they told them they're very sorry, they're not going to come into any agreement with them or something because the terrorist state have failed. These people have tried every avenue to see if they can even get through. It is not working. They tried through the gallant men, it did not work. They tried through the government people, it did not work. They tried through the lobbies, it did not work.
Different from others.
They begin to wonder, how come what is really going on here? Because it's too late already. Because when the prime minister was doing the documentation, they did not believe that it was going to work in the first place. They didn't even pay attention to him because they thought that the so-called IPOB criminals, they will help them out and do the needful when the time comes. They just let's just leave that to we just grab him whenever we want.
Now you go.
Oh yeah, this is very hard. They grab. So when they come to realize that this thing is getting, this handshake is getting to an elbow, they will start running to see if they can patch up the whole thing. The more the whole thing is leaking. Oh man, the prime minister a hole at the bottom of the ship. So anything in a patch from the top, you're just wasting time because the ship it go so much enough that now the ship has to sink eventually. That is the situation the zoo found themselves in. at the
Don't
moment
see anything
in the hands of our Prime
you
Minister,
want
the beast slayer.
Boko Haram
Onye
regime.
na-emego ihe o kwesịrị ihe more
Have
than this
you
Afan itself.
say anything
But we
about
are where we are today
people,
because of the
the
activities of
armored
government.
tank
The template
of land? Why would
document
you
they
go
use,
to Biafra land?
honestly speaking, it's
I
unbelievable.
challenge him to
It's
come here
unbelievable.
and tell me
And
now
everyone can
Nigeria
attest to
is
that.
working for
Thank
him.
you so
Yeah,
much, our Minister Go 247.
gentlemen,
When they
brother.
promise
Sorry.
them maybe to be
Go
going
ahead.
to your clinic
Thank you,
or
every
just
one of you once more.
a PA.
You know, one thing about
Because
this
that's what
is
most of
that's
them
something
are
we have to
eyeing.
understand. Our minister
Still
will go 247.
vomiting
Salute you, my
nonsense.
brother.
Anybody at this
You
point
made mention of
that is not supporting our
something
prime
no
minister,
sonkwa, all
that
those
person
things. Do you know the reason why Nigeria head was crowded with
yes.
negligence?
Anybody at this point in
The
time
negligence now have
claim
led them
that
to
he
the
loves
grave.
Mazin and the kind of
That's why
our
the
prime
the
minister. That
negligence
person
they
is
also
sick
bring
in the
brought the
brain.
negligence to
He's
our
not smarter
prime
than
minister
Mazin
with
and the
hope
kind
that
that
all
told
these
you
things
to
gonna
listen
be
to Simon
mirage.
to share his video.
The negligence to each and every one of us that is here today. People like Nosonkwa is those that these are the people that the kind of people I know you have been doing a good job. You have been like watching him. These are the kind of people the zoo think that these are the mentality of average. I know they're so scared to call that name Biafra.
And
Call
they're
them
scared.
Igbo,
They
which
will
is the
tell
Asian
you,
people.
I am Fondibo.
That's the kind of people you think that can speak
Igbo
from
kill
both
you.
sides of your mouth.
Now,
At the end of the day,
Igbo
whether it's
and
not for
Biafra, what's
money,
the difference
intimidation.
between
But they didn't know that that era has
what's
gone.
the difference between
We
Biafra
don't
and
even
Igbo?
see
And they
all those things they
and
call important,
Igbo.
all those things that is so important for them. Because the only thing we see a fraudulent entity,
On
the only thing we see
a portray
educated, illiterate bastards, the only thing we see those that cannot achieve nothing in their life
it's not
without
different from
fraud. Just
our,
like
everybody
the men of
together.
Satan to
Are you
Ugo
smarter
247
than
just
our
mentioned the son. Only way, any way necessary they can get money through fraud. So the negligence, I love the negligence. The negligence of crowded some of our gullible people from our side. You know, this negligence of Biafran people are minority. And to be honest,
I don't give an F.
Biafrans are one of the most, I think,
you
most
can
populated ethnic group on the planet, if I'm not making a mistake. But in the zoo, they have used negligence to crowded themselves
would have been without
and they have made our people, some people that are contaminated by this disease of Nigeria. You know, today they speak of how organ harvesting in their territory. Oh, the military, if you pass there, please, the military are the one killing us. The next day, you will see the person talking from both sides of his mouth. And I love what these gullible people have done Nigeria. They have made Nigeria to forget that there is a real man who does not beat around the bush. Men who are really well informed. Biafran people who really know what they want.
Yes.
It does not matter how many we are. And the bad news is that we are majority, 99.9%. Those contaminated ones can keep jumping from one place to another. It does not matter what they do.
We don't care.
It can continue to intimidate all those people that you have deprived history from, who don't know where they're coming from. They don't even know how could they know where they're going. Those that are living darkness in the night, if they want to do anything, they have to put the generator will first block their ears. So all those things, I really love the negligence, and I really love those gullible ones presenting themselves in the front for Nigeria to believe that this is the real face of the Biafran people.
Making them,
but unfortunately,
the money they make from you.
Unfortunately, just like today I was describing to Afonjas that there is no man, a Biafran man, will ever desire to have a position in the zoo of today, unless the Biafran man is before, who wanted to correct mistake of Nigeria, and at the end of all of them fall a victim. There is no man. So if you are looking for, if there's anything at all, you want someone to speak out on behalf of the Biafran people. If you are not looking for the Biafran government and you are calling the name of P2B, one of the most gullible monk in our midst, you are looking for Hope Uzodinma, one of the most dirtiest criminal bastards among us. You are looking for Obiozekwesi, cloud chasers. Or you are looking I don't know. If you are going or you are looking for, I know before they will be looking for the one that end up in a prison in UK, who squandered 16 years of federal road allocation to the whole in our territory.
you will be looking for such a person as a senator of the so-called garbage republic of demon called Nigeria. These are the people you'll be calling to come and speak. But to tell you how stupid Nigeria is, they have the information that more than 50 million people has voted under the mandate of the prime minister and the government. They have that information. They know that they have the information. But when something occurs, for example, the case of our sister Amaka, you never come to consult the right people. You will be going to the stooges, and you present. So their negligence, I love their negligence, and I know that they're listening here. Your negligence will bend your ass.
Yes.
You can never, I love the negligence.
We don't care.
The same thing they neglected the prime minister. Today,
what
is happening to them? The most worthless currency on the planet Earth today is the garbage, worthless naira. And when you talk about terrorism is ravaging them. Governance zero. Nobody wants to relate with them on the planet Earth. The PM have just packed them, put in the garbage, just about to throw them away from 29th of November. Just find a very nice garbage place to throw them. And I don't think that those that need to refine, those that want to use, they will not be good for anything for anything to use anything in a garbage world. Maybe they want to refine something they are not useful, because these are contaminated disease. Nigeria, we're gonna have so much money spent in a rehabilitation camp, because what Nigeria have done to our people is unbelievable. You go to some countries when they bring people from asylum camp, they have to go what they call social science. They spend money on these people. They pay their teachers to teach them how they can behave in their society, so that when the law catch you tomorrow, you would have no excuse before you get the personal number of that country, before you get that permanent resident. You must have passed that social science. These people, what they have caused. My point here is that Nigeria, I love your negligence, because you may be thinking that these people that speak from their both sides of their mouth, these are the face they have been using looking at us. But I'm trying to explain to them today that you are looking at the wrong side, and that is what we make. They will come on air. They will tell you that Igbos doesn't have a history. Negligence, and that is not true. Negligence upon negligence. You will come, you create a south, east, what they call it, southeast. You create all this kind of garbage, negligence with nothing gonna happen. The same thing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they gift the fresh air to humanity, not just Biafran people. You pick him up. Negligence under your custody has caused you pain that you can never recover. And even you cause criminals all over the world who have their hands in the business in zoo, who have been managing with their fake media and all those things. They have been managing, stealing all these years. Now, because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, your negligence of he doesn't want to recognize it, you don't want to follow the fact. What has happened to you people today? Your self-decorated Igwes and all bars. I call my own too. Igwes and all bars and whatever garbage you decorated everywhere, you worship. So funny. Very, very funny. You worship one lunatic that there is no sewage system where he live around his premises. You worship one garbage monkey who there is no light in his village.
Yes.
You worship somebody where there's no running water. And you, how on earth will you allow me travel wide and far all over the planet Earth? You come to me to come and bow down to one monkey who folds shit on his head, who has no company that employs not even 10,000 people.
No, don't mind them.
When they talk about him, you grow shoulder. You grow shoulder. When they talk about men who have achieved something, men who stop IDP camp in their territory, men who stop invasion of their land, Biafran government, men who stop raping of their women, men
who have protected,
who create a government and draw attention from other world powers to recognize him. Men, something that in 1 million years many have tried.
Keep sharing it. Don't wake in on a TikTok.
then you disrespect such person and respect an moronic, idiotic vagabond who every of his territory smells.
No, he don't care.
Nigerian people, I love your negligence. Keep fooling yourself until all of you will enter the hole where you belong. I'm telling you about Nonsonkwa. You keep talking from both sides as if you don't know where your problem is. If we are not here, Prime Minister and the government and our people are not here, it's just only the sellouts, those vagabonds around Mazen Nnamdi Kanu who collaborated with gatekeepers of the Biafra land, those criminals, those gatekeepers of the Fulani, called governors and senators. People like Nonsonkwa will come out to them and say, hey, it is these people in the uniform is our problem. No, not them. Now this type of people this will be going around, and our women will be raping the forest. They will be dragging attention of our enemies, but nothing like a man who stands said, you know what?
If you want to relocate to Abuja,
men who will tell you that I remember your courtesy of the courtesy of Nigeria. Vulture, eat the flesh of my fathers and mothers. Your courtesy, you starve our people. You don't need to belong to me. I remember you went an air saying that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. I remember you said that the great Asian people has no history.
Really?
I remember you said that so-called Igbo man cannot be a president of the garbage entity because upon that was a saboteur, but I don't care because I never have that garbage. So the point here is that
people that will kiss the dust are
all of them that have been contaminated by the zoo.
People who will
the more zoo they are throwing their negligence, the more the contaminated idiots are playing their card, deceiving the zoo. Why we focus on our eyes on the rising sun. And those that are out there to defend the ancestral land, which cannot, Yoruba nation cannot do that. Fulani nation cannot do, apart from their terrorism. But we, with intelligence and the government, build a security. We are not looking for your trouble to protect our women and children and our territory. So, if you think you can stand us with our strategy today, we have a junior verification. We can identify our citizens today. Today, with open hand, a great land of Finland will welcome Biafrans to come and declare your nation in our territory.
Make yourself
zoo
of the zoo.
Ordinary Somalia cannot welcome you to come and hold party because you're a terrorist and scammer. South Africa is running away far from you, not Biafran people.
Not Biafra people.
And that is why every Biafran needs to go identify yourself in the Biafran security. You go and get yourself identified in that platform.
Go and identify
yourself.
Important.
And get yourself from this
ID card.
This is identity of death. This is the worst thing that can happen to any man to be identified as an It's a disease.
You did not know.
It limited you to every ramification of life. Potential is far away from you. Any potential you want to achieve in life as a Nigerian is far from you. Ordinary visa. They will collect your money and they will not give you visa. Why some of us who live in some of these countries, you don't need to go to embassy. You don't even need, just take your passport. If there is a country that visa, the country is not allowed to, or you just go online and make it, you just demand for whatever you want, you fly. And this is what Biafra is bringing to your domain. But you will see Afondias telling you, we will do the one nation. How do you want us to help you? Man, you cannot help your ancestors who see far beyond you. It's not an insult. You cannot help us. My answer to you is that shut the hell up and your garbage media, shut up. That's only help you can do for us. Simple. Is that too much to give? That's how it's no. Thank you, my brother, JJ and Go 247 and Claudine. Salute you all.
Thank you so much, our brother Ugochukwu Biafra and our co-host for that wonderful submission. The zoo understand. They remember before they were calling us online country and whatever, and some
Why
idiot
don't
actually
you
went
align
to
country
the
again?
headquarters of the
Why
Biafra
can't you
government in
Biafra?
Baltimore,
Biafra.
in Maryland, to do mockery of themselves.
They do it.
Those videos will stay there forever, forever.
They do
Everyone
the
will
show.
come to know the real
Thank you.
idiot and those people that have been fighting the government from day one. Ndokunji, they went and done something that Haman that at the end of the day, forever and forever, those videos will be there forever and people will get to know them.
Yes.
Thank you so much, our brother Ugochukwu. And guys, like you know, we'll be finishing by 1 a.m. That will be our target at the moment. So based on the number of people here and submissions will be coming, and there's a lot of people that haven't spoken. Kama is really
Go
I think he
and
lost
grab the
his
mic.
mic before. I don't know
We
what
want to
happened.
hear your
So
voice.
I'm gonna target at
Go
1
to
a.m.
Twitter and check
because
account.
our Minister of Information will be
Our
coming,
leader told you to
having his place
have
by
the
2 a.m.
account.
So that can people
Share
will do a
our
little bit
Prime
of like
Minister's
1 hour break first, because I
account.
believe he's going to stay
It
up
doesn't
to
stop
at least
you from
46
doing
hours. I understand,
this
probably.
thing. Every
I'm
month
just
you
guessing.
share it.
So that you
Go
people can
to
have a
his
little
page.
bit of 1 hour
Share
break or something
everything.
before he
You
starts
drop
his
there.
program.
That's instruction
Thank you
from
so much, our brother
you. Love our
Ugochukwu
leader, but
Biafra, for
you
that
don't
wonderful
share
one. David Nana,
listen to instruction.
you lost your distinct
You
connection
love our
a couple of
leader, but
times.
you refuse to
Let's get
listen
you
to
first before
instruction.
I go Jabo, but make it a little bit concise so
What
that
are you doing today?
because
That
mine
you
is
are
again now.
Biafra? Or you
When you
are
finish
waiting?
speaking, it
You are
means
enjoying
everyone else in
Europe,
the
Asia,
mic has
America.
spoken. Agujabo has spoken
Hiding in
before, so
one
that we'll just go
country or
second
the
round.
other. The fourth one way
Within
of
that second round is just
what
a
their country.
conclusion with
Yes, we must
submissions
not
also.
fight the way they
David Nana, the mic is yours, please. We go very concise. Thank you.
Thank you so much, JD Walker. Thank you so much for
and do it.
keeping up the spirit burning. I want to stand on existing protocols already established by our host and the two co-hosts. I salute every one of you in the house. And I'll give my kudos to the leader of this, the greatest movement on this planet, Earth, President Njoku Kanu, for all his actions and activities for the freedom of our people. I also give kudos to the prayer answered for this liberation, Madi Simon Njoku. I use the opportunity as well to salute all the ministers of the government, those here and those who are not here, the watchdog of Brigi, Ugo 247, Emeka Orabu, Sonny Akbarawa, the Minister of Information, CBI, the most articulate minister, Snow, and every other ministers in the house. I salute each and every one of you and appreciate the work you are doing for our government and for our people, helping our Prime Minister in all that he's doing for the freedom of Biafra. Activities that the Nigerian government are crying, and they are seeing the results that you are to the table. Thank you so much. I also want to appreciate our ladies in the house, the gallant women of Biafran restoration. Because this time around, what a man can do, women can as well do it better. Sister Clara Dims, I salute you. Mary Terkamp, I salute you. Obi Chicago.
Yes, I see.
I salute you, Biafran First Love. I salute each and every one of you for being here, and every other person that is here. Please, I salute everyone because we are too many here. Let me strictly go to the topic. And I want to say, if you have not given the government the mandate to save money for you, this is an opportunity for you to do that. Embrace the special IOU loan, and the government will reward you amicably, and the government will pay you back 100% profit.
Double.
This is a very interesting project. Your money will be used to prosecute this asymmetric war for the Biafran people.
Yes.
And when Biafra is fully redeclared and restored, the government will pay you back with 100% interest. And beside that, you have a certificate of that loan. Even when you are not there, your children can as well use it to present to the government for them to be appreciated More importantly, those who are not Biafrans can use it as well to go for their Biafra citizenship. Very, very important. So those who are non-Biafrans who want to embrace this opportunity, you are welcome as well. It is an interesting project, and the earlier you embrace it, the better for you, because the offer may not last longer when Biafrans start donating generously and giving their money to the government for this asymmetric war. Very, very important. It is also interesting to know that over 50 million Biafrans are giving their mandate for this government of the people, for the people and by the people, to protect them, to safeguard them, and to speak for them.
Yes.
That is actually what our Prime Minister and our government is doing.
Thank you.
I salute the lobbyists of Biafran government. Elias, I salute you. Moran Strategies, I salute you for what you guys are doing. You guys are doing exceptionally well for the Biafran people. And we know the area you are coming from, because you come from a family of revolutionalists. And that is why we know that you are genuine to help Biafran people for this freedom that have been knocking on the door for a very long time. So I salute our lobbyists that are doing exceptionally well. Yes. Our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa came. He came to give a better life to his people. He came to prevent his people from being killed indiscriminately. He came to prevent his people from being annihilated from the face of the earth. He came to make sure that the widows and widowers in Biafra land have a semblance of hope. What did he see? He saw the Nigerian government at the best of what they know how to do. Terrorism. He saw the Nigerian government bringing terrorists to Biafra land. He saw the Nigerian government terrorizing our people, killing our people at checkpoints, selling the organs of our people, destroying our economy, doing everything humanly possible to destroy us as a people. What did he do? He put the template for the restoration into practice. He put up the Biafran resistance fighters. He put up the Biafran Defense Forces, the Black Marines. He put the government in exile in place and the de facto in the homeland in order to checkmate all these actions and activities of the Nigerian state against our people. And by so doing, he has conquered the terrorist state. So, Prime Minister came. He saw all, and he is fighting back and conquering the terrorist state on their actions against our people. And so shall it continue to be. And one of the templates of conquering Nigeria is the 30 days sit at home of the terrorist Nigeria institutions in Biafra land, the lockdown of these terrorist institutions in our land. That is one of the ways our Prime Minister is conquering the Nigerian terrorist state. He has been able to do this because he is a beast slayer. He has the balls. And remember what he said. He said before he joined this struggle, before he came, before he saw, and before he's conquering, he said he was prepared from birth, because Ojofo no go weapon. He was prepared, he was cooked, because he knows that Nigeria is a complex society. He knows the corruption in Nigeria. He knows the criminal tendencies and all the political brouhaha in Nigeria.
Yes.
And it must take somebody who is courageous enough, somebody who has the heart of gold, who has the heart of a beast, somebody who can be able to take out his heart and put it at the back. That's the kind of person it takes to slay Nigeria. And that description is who our Prime Minister is. And that is why Nigerian government are crying. That is why everywhere is shaking. And we have not even started, because 2nd of December will be the day that all the hell will be let loose on this terrorist state called Nigeria. Our people have been killed enough, but the finisher is here to finish it. Yes. And I thank everyone for their contributions as I yield my mic from here. JD, I thank you. I appreciate you for staying up to this moment. Thank you, brother, and keep it up. There we go.
Thank you so much, my brother and our own person, David
Keep
Nana
sharing.
also for that
Keep
wonderful
liking. Keep
submission of
tapping.
yours. Thank you so much. We've been trying to
Tell
get him in all
everybody
this
we
while
are voting. If
before
you need the voting
the
link,
network was
inbox
a
me.
little bit fluctuating. Thank you so much. You did say it all. You know, like you talked about the IOU loan. Everyone must partake in this IOU.
Everybody
You are
must
borrowing
partake.
money to the government, your own government.
Your
Because this
government,
government that we're
you
talking
have to
about is government
support
of the
your
people, which
government.
is you. And it's for the people, for our own people.
Yes.
And you have a say in this government.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put your mind the way things is working in the terrorist state at the moment. This is not what is going to be in Biafra.
Mm.
You have a say, you have a stake in this government of Biafra. This is just the truth. You can see it already. The government have provided an opportunity, an enabling opportunity for our people. Both those, more specifically, even the ones in homeland. Take your money out from the terrorist state banks. You all understand how these people are going these days. First and second reading can take only but 2 days. Even it can even be less than that. First and second reading, you only take one person to sponsor one bill that they are going to do something. First and second reading, 24 hours, 48 hours. That is it. They will sign that bill into law and clamp down on whatever it is. If you think they're not going to do something, they will. They have to, because they're not happy. They are not happy. They will do something. It does not matter what it is. You have to prepare first, because already you can see the signs on the wall that something is about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they did not, at the end of the day, it does not matter what they do. But just for that something that happened before, that they gave our people 20 pounds, not even everyone that got it. This time around, it will be 0. It doesn't make sense. The opportunity is there for you to do the needful and take your money out and put it in the IOU loan, where you are going to get back your money. Not only that, you're getting 100% in return. Where have you even heard of such before? And this is the reality. Please do the needful. Thank you so much, our brother David. And like I said, we'll be targeting towards the end of the
voting,
at the top of the hour. So I'll be
if you need
okay.
the link,
Aguja will hand this up. Aguja will just make it like 3 minutes or something, and then we'll do final submissions. Let's see if I can finish by 1 a.m. here. So
voting link.
Aguja, are you there?
Yeah, thank you, JD.
Go ahead, 3 minutes, please.
Yeah, thank you, JD Work. I'll be brief. Thank you for
like what you are doing.
all our comrades,
Okay.
those that have spoken, those that are not. I thank you for you keeping this up. And thank you for everyone for all what we are doing, educating our people and letting the entire world, those who have human conscience, those who believe in equity and justice. I say, may your days be longer. I just want to chip in something. It wouldn't surprise us seeing all these Islamic Nigerian terrorist paid agents coming up. They are doing what they're supposed to do because they are being paid to do that, but they came late, not this time around. Had it been, it was when we have not attended the University of Biafra before they kidnapped our spring leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Had it been, it was then, when we have not heard from him, when we are not educated enough to really understood and knew who we are, they would have succeeded, but they can't succeed. After passing through the university, after passing through knowing whom we are, they can never survive. They can never. They came late.
They came late.
Islamic Nigerian terrorist government, right from the onset, right from even before the foundation of that terrorist entity, evil entity called Nigeria, many of us knew what have trespassed, what that happened. We must not allow such. As in Sinesis with Abachiri Ankete. Beton Igu and Abodiaja. Yes, that is exactly what we have come to do. And that is exactly what we have come to let the world know, that Nigeria has been smelling because they are rotten Nothing ever shall come out from that rotten and expired drug. Rather, it become poisonous. Allowing Nigeria to remain is allowing dangerous cancer to be consuming the innocent life of people. That is why our Prime Minister, the Biafran government officials are fighting tooth and nail to make sure they put that evil entity called Nigeria where it belongs. Otherwise, it's going to create a lot of havoc and contaminated those innocent souls. That is why we are doing what we are doing to stop that contamination spreading everywhere. Thank you. I want to make it stop so that others can come in. May our days be longer. Thank you.
When you can
thank you so much, our brother Aguchewe. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission.
you will stop smelling.
Guys, like I said, I will be taking final submissions. This is 12:17, so that we can round up by 1 a.m. Hopefully, and then
Need to hear your
those
voice.
that
If
will
you
be
need
coming
a
to
voting link,
our ministers program will have an hour
you
to
must
get prepared
restore
for it,
Biafra.
because
You must vote.
of course we know that he won't be there
Support
for
your
those 2
government.
hours. It's going
This
to be
is
more
your
than
own.
2 hours or 4
You
hours or
have
something.
never benefited
Thank you so
anything.
much, our own
Being a
Aguchewe.
Nigeria, being calling
So please, I will be taking final submission.
Nigeria
If you want to
Republic.
come on the
What
mic,
have
you
you
come on the
gained?
mic
Nothing.
now, so
So
that
we have
I
tried
will see how many
Nigeria
people
for
on the
more than
mic, so that
20
I can be
years.
able to time it properly. Okay.
More than 100 years.
Please, if you did, Minister Boko
Let's
Obunin Kimera,
let's
just
try
to talk before I
Biafra.
come in.
Let's
Okay,
go
I
home.
think
We have
Rich
built
Perry is here. I don't
we
want
have
to
built
take
the
too much
wall.
time, because
It is time to build
I'm
our
telling you,
own continent.
that is iron and
Yes,
frozen team.
it is time to build our own continent.
Really, I don't know.
Okay, go ahead, Minister.
That
Yes,
is
I
what
don't
I'm
know when you
telling you.
plan
Bring
to
your bag. Let's go
leave.
home. I owe you loan
Yeah,
of
one.
5%. If
So
you
But
bring
I don't
no,
want
not your final submission.
imagine if you bring 1 million, we will
Europe.
give you 2 million. It is
Yeah,
everywhere. Go and share it.
I haven't checked
And
yet.
tell me how you have benefited.
I think I'll go with your
Calling
afternoon.
yourself Nigeria.
About
What have
40
they
minutes time.
given you if not
40 minutes
proof,
time, right? You don't have
raping
time
of our women,
Yeah.
Oh, go to
slaughtering of our brothers and sisters, burning down of churches,
But
burning down of our
too
businesses.
much like that. What they have
When they want to burn down our
Reg, just
in our
go to
land,
listen again.
they
I'll bring
say
you up.
because you are
I
a
have
dope,
issue bringing
you
you up.
are from
You
Calabar.
wouldn't let me bring you up.
So, anyway, no, they call you all of you. You are
Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
we are going to
Mute your mic.
forget everything. Are taking back it by force.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You
Thank you so much,
scared.
guys.
Yeah, so
You are scared of
Exactly.
terrorists.
Yeah,
You have become more aggressive than
Go
them.
ahead.
like our leader will always say, the zoo is gone.
If you become
And some
more
people will think
aggressive,
it's just
defending yourself with
ordinary
high sophisticated
It's not ordinary.
whatever they are coming with,
Because
go back to
this thing
their page, to
that
their
the
land,
zoo,
to Futajalon,
evil
to
people
their fatherland,
everywhere,
to Benin Republic, where
mad
they come
people,
from.
anywhere you turn, you
We
see
are
dead people.
bringing
And people think they are in a country. That is
higher
what human being
quality,
who is breathing.
sophisticated, mode to the enemy so that they will leave us alone. They will leave us. Biafra land is for Biafrans.
So let's
We don't need
work hard
armored
that
tank
the zoo will be
in our land.
rescued.
And the Yobe
Don't know. I
is
pity.
running.
I
They are
pity
not.
anybody who will
Ask
make out his time.
your,
Having time
what is his name?
to
That
make
is
sure that
making
the
money
zoo
on
is
Facebook, on YouTube.
continue. Why will we
I'll
here
start talking
destroying
about
it?
those ones first.
We have come to destroy because we see
We have
that
to destroy
it is
the
evil
life of
entity.
those people that destroyed our own.
Nothing good will come out of this.
Anything they are bringing to our
wasting
doorstep,
your time.
we will double it.
That's what I'll say.
I don't want peace. We are on a revenge mission. They have destroyed us enough. They have
Thank you so much, our Minister Otumwamanya, for that.
No.
You know,
I'm still
the
talking. I
issue.
just saying my listen on the.
And don't stop me.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't stop
Sorry.
me. If you try to
I'm encouraging our people.
woto bomb.
Stop wasting your time.
High tension.
championing anything about the zoo. You gotta engage yourself in something else,
and if you like,
even if you're not in this struggle. But don't put yourself in this in a course, because anybody
10
who
days,
talks about
our 3 days
the one Nigeria,
is lockdown.
something is waiting for you.
2, cleansing this
And that thing is gonna be bad.
away from our land.
Better you just carry your nyash, go and sit down somewhere and be watching, because
let them not brainwash.
there are people like us, me, we will make sure that no atom, anything zoo come exist. Like Mazenam the Kanu, my brothers that I see here, Ugochukwu. We are happy people, but we are angry people because we saw ourselves in a place that we are not deserving. We're not living our life. We are living a life, people made us to live. We're living in a foreign land. We're not happy that we're here. But that now we will be okay. That everything we are going to use the energy, the strength we gather here to use it to destroy that entity. Because that now we are that Naikaden do they exist. They live in this life. They live in this kind of life. I don't know. I don't know how we got to this place. Sometimes in the media, and again, there are things I want to tell our people. Anything that is not our indigenous, anything, even this English speaking, teach your children Igbo, because we do our traditional things in our language, in our local language. With Oyibo, it is not done. Sometimes I see like my son now, we say, I'm doing everything to teach him Igbo, but he's speaking other language. Saying, well, so it's because I know that you cannot call the creator. It's not going to be with you. You call him in the language of the ancients, and he will answer you. We are going back to that time. We didn't witness it, but we had it. Our forefathers lived it, and their lives was better than our own. And we are hungry. We want to test it. We want to test that life. I want to test it. Live in the land of the ancients, where we'll be in our own place, in our environment, a sound environment. You'll be watching, streams, good winds, everything, nature. You will see nature. I tell you, here in Europe, even the breeze is contaminated. They spray something in the air that you breathe to die quick. Not to talk of good food, GMO. We're even afraid of what we eat here. If you are somebody like me, before I eat, I don't know. But I say, because until Biafra comes, there's nothing we can do. We'll continue. But we are doing everything possible so that we will see that promised land. After Biafra is declared, all of us, before this, you go and thank Elohim that you have seen the Biafra that our forefathers fought. They fought for. Not everybody saw it, will see it, but after Biafra is declared, you have seen it. If you go Biafra, then go. The other one is to defend it. The next thing we start moving into it. To go and live that life we dream about. Some say to live American life. No, it is going to be to live our Biafran life. The place to be, happiest place to be, home. Our people have not witnessed anything like, this freedom. And I can't wait for people to see what is freedom. We were born suffering. People don't even imagine. Some people can't even imagine what is freedom. When they hear freedom, it's like they can't fathom what is the meaning of this freedom. Some people don't know it. That freedom is what is coming. It is coming. Mind you, it's not going to be easy. As we have been doing, putting all our efforts, putting all our hard work, hard-earned money. That is what makes it uneasy, because all these Yobode Gomas, people are dying. People are still dying. That's what makes it worth it. So encourage everybody to, hold on strong, keep doing it. If you look, you see that our Prime Minister, the strongest man, is on top of this affair. So that should embolden you, give you more strength to continue. You know that your people that are fighting this, they're not giving up. Everybody is holding on to each other and pushing. We will push these people back to the wall, and we'll regain our land. And all of us will rejoice. Biafra is everything. It's more than life itself. And we are fanatical. Nothing else. We rather die than watch Biafra not to come. We rather die. Imagine what the Europeans are fighting for. Systematically, they are struggling so that you don't get it. And our people who owns this land are sitting down. Thank God for people like us. Anya Marago, we know the meaning of what our land means. We know it. We're not going to stop at nothing. We can't, because we know these people are afraid to serve us in the future. And we have served them enough. It is their turn to come and serve Africa. So shall it be. To be the same, like that. And I imagine sometimes black people will be working for these people to, keep our people in subjugation. Sometimes I see these criminal idiots. But who are these people? They call themselves Africans. You hold gun for a white man, punishing your own brother. Nah, I want this in a drama. I don't think a lot of people know what we're fighting for. Sometimes I just keep a watch my people. Let me start by saying some of you, even to change your English name, your foreign name that was given to you by a white man, you are still struggling. You can't even throw it away. To answer your own name. That is how we start. You do away with those things these people gave you. You grab your own. Whenever your name is mentioned, somebody will know this is my brother. But when they call English name, nobody knows who is this person. You do away with those things belonging to them. Grab your own. That is the beginning. That is the part of the fight we are fighting. For me, I've done that long time ago, and we're still waiting for some of you who said Nahamwanya like go to Mamanya. You don't understand. Otogomwanya, let's my people. You are delaying us. All of you that are still holding on to white people's whatever they give to you, you are delaying us. Hurry up. Leo, thank you so much.
They were our minister and the practical host, Otumamanya, for that wonderful submission. You said it all. Those people that are holding down or maybe thinking that they're actually holding down, because already the Prime Minister says that Ayana is in a preaching level now. He is now about funding and action from the PDF. So everyone understand that the game have changed actually. So the Prime Minister have already said that we are not preaching anymore. We are not out to attend them at the moment. No, that time have passed. Ihan is not just funding, and more funding as well. So that the government will keep on doing the needful when the time arises or when the time calls for it. Just like I get to evangelize because of those people that they killed and burned, I think it was yesterday or so. So the revenge is still on the guards, and the government is going to post the videos of the water when the time happens anyway. Just like the way they did to our people, the same way the government of Biafra is going to do to them. They will get them. It's just a question of time. It might take a little bit of days or something, but definitely the Prime Minister will not here because of that until that thing happens. Thank you so much, our minister. And Ekperima Ekpa also. I think Ekperima Ekpa, if you dare, please unmute your mic 3 minutes, please. We're coming to the end of the program. Ekperima Ekpa, are you even sure that
Yes,
it's there?
wait.
Okay, go
I'll
ahead,
get
3
back
minutes.
online. I'll get back. I'm busy. I'll get back. Can you hear me?
We're closing already, so if you want to make a submission, you do it straight away. We
Well,
don't allow people to be staying on the mic without this.
I don't have much.
Just go ahead, 3 minutes. Just make a submission now.
Huh? No, okay. I am. Good afternoon,
We're
Biafrans.
closing the program.
Okay, good afternoon, Biafrans. Let me make my own submission before I will leave. Although I've been listening, I've been on the listening mic, so I wanted to make my own submission, but since no time, let me just do it now. I want to greet every one of us. I'm greeting the Prime Minister of BROG government, the wonderful work he's been doing for us. I hope I'm coming out loud. Hello?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Okay. This is today is just
You are coming out
the
live. Just Zere Dangote Trailer.
what I wanted to say that all those people that be all these Afon jazz, it's not only the Afon jazz, even our people, the Efulefus them. It's only Dangote that will show them lesson because I know that anything that Dangote touches does not have no miss. Even when Dangote jam in this fellow trailer self, will they feel the heat? The trailer they feel the heat. So most of them go buy high BP go kill them. I've been laughing online since because I see waiting they gone. They go die for IBP before this 30 months, before this month to end self, they go die. IBP go finish many of them. Most of them they go admit them for hospital. They never even say anything. No. This is just 1 month. So who knows after the 16 months, the next thing that our prime minister is going to take up? Oh, nobody knows. You cannot predict Odogu himself. Nobody they predict him. So maybe now tomorrow night he might change his mind now, bring another hard one again for that Jazz. And Afon will be dying slowly. So I greet every one of us in this space. Let's keep up the fire burning. Let's do our best. I believe we all here. Most of us, there's something I always in my mind because most of us, like person like somebody like me now, I'm using our prime minister picture. I believe that one day we'll all be bold. Most of us will be bold. We'll come out, and there is nothing will happen. By then, everybody will know that yes, we are on ground, because they thought most of us are on, we are in abroad. No, we are on ground. We know what is happening. We are on ground. We full everywhere, jam. But when the time comes, just like our prime minister we always say, when the time comes, everybody will know. They say the time not come. We are waiting for the December. We are waiting. We can't even wait. May that time come. Sometimes when I see what is happening in our land, I shed tears. I don't know when we are going to, people like us now, we say our blood is hot now. We need to join. We need to join this Biafra Liberation Army. Truth. I'm not gonna lie for you, but let me wait. Let us wait for the right time. I need to send many souls to hell before at least. If I not send, I will send many. I not just one die, chef. I don't want to die for Nigeria. I want to die for something. If I thought say I go die, I want to die for something. Let it be for my children. Let it be for my own, for people to benefit from. I cannot just go and die anyhow die. I want to die so that when I die, people go know say yes, I die fighting for something that will benefit us. They think say by shooting God to the kill innocent ones. No, let them wait. We are coming. They go kill, they go tire. They go kill, they go tire. When the time comes, they don't know how angry we are. They don't know. We cannot forgive and forget. We don't. In fact, no forgiveness in my own mind. No forget in my own mind. I know they forgive anybody these days. Gone are those days where we say, doctor say, forgive and not be now. We know they forgive and forget. Oh. Those things when they do us, we go do them back. Oh, they will confirm. We will do them back. They think we are playing. We are not playing this time around. We are serious. This is not This is not IPOB recharge card media. This is not ERAT demo. This is not give me 500 for recharge. Whatever we are doing is from our mind. At least nobody that is in this place that we force anybody to be here. We are all choosing. We are the choosing ones. We are the choosing ones. They do not beg anybody to do what you are doing. Even though if you cannot do what you are doing, you go down, another person will take over. We are not begging anybody these days. Because we want the best for our children, for our people, for our unborn children, for our next 10 generations that is coming. So we need to do the best, because this life, nobody will live forever. Even Hopeful Sonima will surely die one day, but I do not want him to die just like that. I want that man to be captured alive. I will partake in eating of his flesh. In fact, I will roast him now. Everybody come and take your own. We'll divide it and share it. Let me emulate all these fungus, all these carnivorous human beings. They will not know. They will not know. They don't know. No joy.
Yeah, my brother,
No joy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No
Thank you so
problem.
much, Egwema. Thank you so much for that submission. I am the
Okay.
number. Yeah, I'm a
No, it's
yeah,
not. No, you
yeah,
don't. Are you getting what I'm saying? Eh?
I
When the
understand. I
time come
understand.
out, no, you don't know the anger in me. That's why you are saying like that. You money hear the mad no be. You money have mad tagata and
Hold on, hold
eh?
on, please. We are not. We don't know how to eat human being flesh. Please, don't come here and
Exactly.
Yes.
create.
Yes.
No, wait. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Guys, I know I'm taking my connection. We are not eating.
Mad people, they send you to come here and tell us that tell the world that we are eating human beings. Look at the Kohiri.
Tomorrow they will use it against us. Ndocho.
Exactly. I wanted to even shut him before, but see that he's diverting
Who is eating?
his submission and
Are we a
come
funja?
to that conclusion or something like
Only
that.
a funja.
Sometimes some people will contradict themselves, but issue what how could then Anyway, sometimes when you least expect it, that's when it happened. Thank you so much, our minister, for bringing that up. And the guy, I don't here and go yourself, that is in our here. Anyway, good job. Open your band, please. Final submission, 2 minutes, please. Good job, good job. They can close. Okay, Ronnie.
Yeah. JD work. Just as you said.
I picked. Hello,
As
can
you
I
go
just
ahead.
a second? I'll move out, please. I picked Mike because of the person that was saying that kind of thing here. You should know that this is a very important space, and we have an international listening, I know, anonymously. Such people should not even allowed to speak a word. Look at how he just came here. Want to model as people that eat human being. And yeah, he's being collected and he's still on top of it making noise.
Exactly.
Please remove him.
Mbone Kwoku opposite them, I was kind of like, is this guy being serious? I can't you know, that kind of nonsense something.
Honestly, people like that should not be allowed to even take mic. Remove him immediately. Immediately, just remove him. Ah, thank you.
No, because again, Mike again, again, please. Because of the argument of the other time, please. The things he could about, let's say 50% he could, I worry, but through the end of your submission, we don't partake in such things, please. Okay, because I'm not getting but just forget about it for now. So the guy you work from the space entirely. Your 2 minutes, please, for your closing.
Yeah, I stand on those correction that our comrades has made. You know, we don't condone such, and we are not being known such. That language is being brought in by those evil people, those that are trying to paint us back black, to those that are trying to betray every positive step we take in pursuit of our freedom. That is the language they usually use. We are not known with such evil attitude. We believe in equality. We believe in human dignity. We believe in anything that has to do with human life. That is why we are being known and called human being, mando, which is the beauty of life. So we don't destroy human being. We are being known with that. Thank you, brothers, for keeping this up. And thank you for correcting that man and correcting at the same time educating our listeners. Let them know that we are true. We are genuine human beings. We value human beings. We believe in development. We believe in equity. We believe in quality of human life. We believe in ingenuity. We believe in helping people and helping those less privileged ones to stand on their toe, to stand and pursue their destiny positively. That is whom we are. That is why we are fighting tooth and nail to make sure we separate ourselves from evil entity called Islamic Nigerian terrorist government. And that is why, for the fact the whole world allowed this evil entity to remain, that is why Africans remain in darkness until when we Biafrans separate ourselves. Other Africans will emulate Biafrans and develop and reach their potential. That is why we must have to fight it and to make sure Biafrans is restored. Thank you, brothers. Thank you. Keep it off. Howard.
Thank you, brother. Again, I'm very nice to work for yourself now, you know. So I put everything now in context as well. Maybe check it out because I fire that was somehow got to, you know. If we are that kind of anyway. You know, sometimes thank you so much. Our minister go to first of all never make open close your mic and we can make a final submission before I go to our two co-hosts. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I'll take our minister the busy at the moment. Our co-host Clara James, if you're there, please if you can make your final submission before we go to Gochukwu. Gochukwu money many here Gwabi. Gochukwu no go ever answer. Go ahead there, Clara.
Thank you, Gigi. Gochukwu, do you want to go or you want?
Yeah. No. Clara didn't go. I'm just asking him something. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you for coming to the space today, both listeners and the ones on mic. Thank you so much, and thank you, my hosts, co-hosts, ministers that have been on this space, and every other person. We are very grateful. We'll continue to do what we are doing because the spirit of Biafra is in us, and we are here solely to get freedom for our people and to get freedom for ourselves. and the freedom is Biafra, and there's no turning back. We're not going to relent. We will carry on to do what we are doing, and we will say to the Fulani and the Usman Dan Fodio legacy and the Fulani Ogikaki or whatever they call them, we will say to them, the Fulani, the approach to Nigeria is like Mazinam Dekanu said, is called the devil's alternate. Is the devil's alternate because whichever options you choose, you will die. That is what Mazinam Dekanu, and that is what is playing out here. Now you see what they do. It's a classic Fulani maneuver that is playing out. They get you to hate yourself, and they have made sure the Afonjas and the Ronu people, they have put this out for us to for them to hate the Igbo, the Indigo people, and this is what is going on. And what will happen at the end of the day? They are lurking in the corner, pretending and watching like a vulture, waiting to pounce to eat the carcasses. These carcasses will not be the carcasses of Biafrans; it will be of the Afonjas. So, Omotayo Williams, Bayo Nonuga, Abdulkadir, and all the hosts, lot of you guys, and all of the Afonjas, fooling yourself, creating hatred, creating bigotry. Whatever you do, remember that this is being orchestrated by the Fulanis, and you will be the one that will lose out. We know what we are doing. We know what we want. Our eyes is set on the rising sun. We are focused. We are consistent. We want Biafra. So, irregardless of whatever you do, whatever they are putting out there for you to do to see if we will take our eyes from the ball, you are joking, because the response by our prime minister and the rest of us on you is just to checkmate you at times. We know a lot of you have been like a barking dog everywhere. You've been barking up and down the place, and whatever you are doing, it does not touch us. But we want to remind you from time to time that we see what is there, and this is a classic example referring to your Obas, referring to your Oni, referring to your Obas that have been killed and everything, and how you have been a toothless bull, and how you have been a lame dog, and how you have been scared, how you have been subjugated by the Fulanis. We wanted to remind you that we are Biafrans, and that is the reason why we checkmate you, just to remind you today. Stay on your lane. We are not the same people. Stop calling us your brother. We are not your brother. The only thing that brought us together is the territorial area where they have just amalgamated everybody together. We have nothing in common. We don't want anything to do with you people anymore. We want to leave, and we are leaving. Stay on your lane. If you come across any of us, we will crush you. And that is the message to you. No matter how much propaganda you put out in your post, I've seen the Prime Minister just posted what is now, they have now picked, the Prime Minister is calling Oni as somebody being planted by Madam Fodio. You can write any of your rubbish, it does not bother us. What we want is Biafra, and Biafra we shall get. So Biafra, please, it's important to key in the fundraising. Continue to do what you are doing your only two way. It's important. So key. Freedom is not cheap. We need this money. Building up to 2nd of December, there's going to be a lot of everything. Prime Minister has already warned us. There's going to be a lot happening, and we must be ready for it. Thank you so much for holding the space. I yield my mic, and waiting to get into the other space. I think if you haven't posted the space, our information minister is coming up soon. Thank you. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, our sister Clara James, our co-host, for that closing remark. I've seen what the Prime Minister posted. When I copied that particular one, I knew they would come up on that one, because he specifically mentioned that Usman Dan Fodio, and they jump in straight away, and they were saying that a renowned monarch. Which renowned? These are all stooges of the Fulanis. So these are the people that helped the Fulanis to conquer the Lorin. They are part of it. They are all in on this together. So and now they are trying to say, oh, he talked. I thought say them get juju, made them do juju, and made them stop a Biafra. They will just be making more than at the end of the day. This people doesn't have anything. Thank you so much, our sister Clara James, and the government of Biafra will continue to do the needful. Our people will be free from the terrorist state, and 2nd December is sacrosanct, so they can go to hell and do whatever they want to do. That's their problem. Thank you so much. Our minister will go 247. I'm on close to his mic now. If you want to make a final submission, I got a book which can me help possible. I know my physical type of okay. I think Ugo is busy. Ugo, choose the hit your email first now, and then you make your submission. Thank you.
Well, my brother, thank you, JD. I salute each and every one of you once more. You know, the thing is that we all understand what those people they represent. We all understand the zoo. The only thing that the zoo, I just strongly believe that they are still living in a cuckoo world. They don't know what they are in for. But the fact remains that we have come. We have come. And I will appreciate each and every one of you who have come here to speak. Those that pick up the mic, those that did not pick up the mic. And the brother that came here talking about eating human body and all those things, please, you know, millions of people around the world is listening to Biafran people. They are paying close attention to understand the kind of people they are. You know, they know who we are, but there's so much attention on we around us, and people that believe that media is their tradition all these years. They are also looking for something to pick up from us. They are looking for something to pick up from us that they will use blackmail us or blackmail those leading us. So please, it's not like anyone is. You mean well, but in our platforms we don't go there. Give your opinion, encourage Biafrans. Talk to Biafran people, talk to the government, your government. We all understand. There are some certain things we don't bring up into our spaces. As I said, there are millions of people listening to us. So nobody can say if you're a Biafran, you mean well or not. But in case of next time, because Biafrans are very angry. As you was also talking about anger, how angry we are. Yeah, Biafrans are not happy for the condition of Nigerian, everything they have done to our people and what they are still doing. So that was the reason why I believe that our minister and our brothers shown you that way. So if you mean well, good for you. If you come to bring us in a bad limelight, that is bad for you. And as I said before, tomorrow is fundraising. Please, we are just we are capable of taking care of our everything that we need to do right now, which is most especially our defense force, most especially our lobbies, our government, their movement, everything before the D-Day. So everyone, please, whatever you can give to the government, do not relent to do it. You are giving to the government now, believe you me. At the end of the day, I know some of you have never been in these countries that fought so hard to get their freedom, that are living absolutely extraordinary well today. Some of us have had the opportunity to be in these countries. We know how they are living. It's something unbelievable. You cannot imagine life. You cannot it's something that if you explain to you, it will be like Adiboye is preaching how heaven look like to you, but that is reality on this earth today. So whatever you have, you know that you can If you are among those who can be able to give us $50 every week, please do not relent to do so. Those that can give us more, those that can, that would be so much appreciated. And as I said about our young ones, I don't exactly know the date. Make sure you put the name of your children on that list, because it will be some things of joy tomorrow when the fellow children will say, "Wow, my dad, my uncle, even donated something on my behalf." It will be something of joy from that child, his fellow children will say, "Yes, my uncle did it to me, my father did, my mom did it, my auntie did it on my behalf." So do it for any child that is around you. It will be something magnificent at the end of the day. And I salute each and every one of you that are here. And I know that I want to use this music to close the program from my own side, because I see there is hand up. And I know that our phone just may be difficult for them, but I will take 1 or 2, 30 seconds to explain to our phone just what the music means. Okay. It's like Agwakwala Nwata Nemugi Fair Ogeme. The zoo has been kind of saying to our PM, there is nothing you can do. It's a child, there is nothing you can do. But he put movie for them, they are all has watched and belefu. The children of Biafra that went for Mba, that travel far and wide, has come to take what belongs to them. So zoo, understand that all the people you starve their parents, you mock them with kwashok them with 20 pounds. You mock them even the present day. Your children come on air, say they will kill them the way they kill their father. We have overheard it. We know that we are not worried about that, because blah, 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 talk is cheap, But also say that Anya Furugo, some of you are not tackling when Fulanis create their Isba. When all those things was happening, Isba police, Sharia state in the north, but when it comes to the Biafran people, all of you, because we are Ugo, once we come out, it attracts all the enemy. It attracts everything that we do, attracts you people too. But I think that we have come to that elastic limit. The last moment that we have to call enough is enough and draw the line. As my sister Clara Dean said, when you always come that there is a way you guys should have do it, so we'll support you. And my brother, we can also, when you talk, you say, you come back and say, my brother, we can still fix Nigeria. Listen, we are not your brother. We are completely different people. We're talking about the United States of Biafra in one accord, brotherhood, and have their government. You are from a zoo. You believe in zoo. You want to remain British commodity. After all, they have built their new Chatham Hall in Lagos. You are so amazed with that. You are destroying our brother's business, but you are welcoming Chatham Hall Lagos. That tells you all you need to know. We are completely different people. Enjoy your identity of death, aka Zoo Terrorist State of Nigeria. I salute you all. Thank you so much, JD.
Thank you so much, my brother, and thank you, Ugochukwu, for the job that you're doing on behalf of our people. Thank you so much for that and co-hosting as well. Benchus, off from Naka, get in the book of wait just 1 minute, please, because I am Michiko the program, and our Minister of Information is coming up. Just 1 minute, please. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Nancy GP work. I was being frustrated by network all along. That's why I came late. I'm sorry for that. I won't take much time. You see, dear friends, all what is happening now is signs of enviness and jealousy. All these things you see, the Afonjas, all these games they are playing now, they are, everyone, you and I can remember what the time Mazen Kanu was giving his evangelism. We know how he is trashing them with their churches, their evil churches, where they use in robbing people. But no one said anything. We know what happened during the time of NSAS protest. How they are only how they went to ravage his house and took everything, and no one said anything. We know it's because whenever any Afon just see a positive sign in you that you have already overtaken him, he must try to find one way or the other, try to find a way in tracking you down. But this time around, oh no, they are gone and gone forever. And they can never, never, never see our back at all. When we leave, and the kind of treaty will we sign with all these evil entities, they know that it's not going to be easy for them. That is the way. That's why they are trying to find any way, any source, in order to bring us down. But they don't know the kind of spirit that possess the people asking for this very freedom at this moment. I implore everyone here, never, never, never relent. Never give up. We shall, and we
Benchik, Sadiq, lost your network or something. Oh, okay. I think he lost his network. Thank you so much for the submission anyway. Thank you so much. I know that it's unfortunate that you came late or something. Although I've seen you here a long time ago, but I think you're having a network challenge or something. Thank you so much, and thanks everyone that is here. Ugochukwu Biafra, our co-host, and Clara Dims, Ugo 247, our minister, Simon Edoze, Emeko Ragu, Christopher Kenwa, Church Global TV, Frank, Ben Shooks, OB Chicago, MID Brig, David Nana, Ronnie, Shimon, Amushe, Gentle Breeze, Ochokoshinedum, my network is dealing with this today. Cyprian Ugochukwu, Bethlehem, Mweke UC, Mary Taken, Regent Fury, Helen Peters. There's a lot of people here. Please, thank you guys for being here. Of course, Chizabashi, Augustina, though you're not requesting for Mike, and I use the mic. The program has come to an end. Our minister.